It's Tom McDonough, and you're listening to Locked Up Sports.
You're listening to the NBA playoffs on Locked Up Sports.
We are live here in New York City. Game 3, Knicks, Spurs, Madison Square Garden. Brett, they're lining up around the block right now. They can't get in. They spent $10,000 to get in. They can't get in because of the security. They didn't listen. They didn't get there 3 hours early. Maybe they'd work. Maybe they had whatever. But either way, Game 3, Knicks, Spurs, pregame show right here, right now for about the next half hour until tip-off. Brett, what do you got? What do you got, Brett?
Can you believe Trump's just going to wreck this? Like, of all things to come in and out of nowhere, shut down the middle of Manhattan, no watch party outside the Garden. The blue-collar man can't even get into the Garden because it's $9,000. Now you can't even get in there for any reason at all. And now even worse, the blue-collar guy can't even go outside the Garden and watch the game. And now he's out in, like, Bryant Park. You got to go to Queens. This is great. You know what? Knicks need to win this thing. Get him out of here. I'm done with Trump. Come on. I don't care about politics.
You know what? It's still on him. No, because he knows that it's going to be a mess. Yeah, but he knows it's going to be a mess, right? When he comes. I get it. Listen, if he wants to come to the game, he can get himself come to the game. I have no issue with that. But like, go. First of all, you're not going to be received well here. We don't like you here in New York. You go to San Antonio, it's a lot. The logistics is just so much easier in San Antonio than it is in Midtown Manhattan. When you have a full, because I was saying to Sarah before, I was like, Garden's usually easy to get into. Like I've gone to plenty of everything I go to at the Garden is sold out. There's not any more people in there tonight than there is during those things, right? I go and walk right in, no problem.
Night ticket's gonna cost you $200.
Forget about costing you. It's a sellout.
But since it's so expensive, there's not like even for us. Like we went to Game 5 of the Eastern Conference.
You walk right in.
We bought those tickets on the train as we were going, and people were paying $600, $700, $800. We know us. We get in the last minute.
No, but I'm talking about getting in because like that is people. There's a 4 block people waiting in line for 2 hours, 4 blocks to get in.
You can't. No, but like Bob, it was hard enough for me to get in that on a rush hour day.
Yeah, but it's not.
We barely made tip, and all of a sudden now you have to go to the biggest game in the history of the thing, and you're not even going to get there for tip, or you got to be rushed, or you got to. Go through all the security.
That's the problem. Because if I go to a Tuesday night Rangers game, there's the same amount of people going to that game as there is going to this game tonight. Same amount. It's a sellout crowd. If I go to a Billy Joel, I've gone to Billy Joel concerts. If I go to a Billy Joel concert, there's more people going to that than there is going to the game tonight because they fill up the floor and everything. It's just a larger capacity and it's a sellout. More people.
Yes,
it takes me 2 minutes to get
it. The biggest thing that would be the difference is
the president.
All the people that are going to be showing up for the watch parties
Fair.
outside.
Yeah.
And all the just I want to be a part of it. People don't even think that people
You're right. There'll be this crowd. I was there. I was there this afternoon.
They just get there, let me be around. Maybe by some chance, like someone drops the ticket.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That's not a thing. That's not a thing, though. That's not a thing.
You know that. So I'm telling you, Bob, nothing ever happens until it happens. Just like the Knicks going to the NBA Finals and being up 2-0. Bob, this is the first time since the OJ chase that the Knicks had a lead in the NBA Finals. And I had to watch that in a tiny box in the corner of my tiny, not HD TV. So this is the first time I've actually clearly seen the Knicks lead an NBA Finals. To be honest with you.
I looked this afternoon because I was there. I was at the Garden earlier today. I was in the city looking for suits or whatever, and I was there, and it's first of all disaster because the president's coming in. As I was leaving to get on the train to head home, they stopped everything and the motorcade went by, and like they shut and it added an extra hour onto my road.
How was it? How was it?
Like the weather?
No, because usually like then the AC goes and you're on like you're stuck somewhere and it's like 100.
Oh no, I wasn't in the train yet. I was standing on the corner and I was going walking to the subway. And the cop's like, stop. And I'm like, okay, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like 20 minutes. I'm like, what are we doing here? He's like, I think it's the motorcade. And then the motorcade goes flying by us, pulling into MSG because he's going to have dinner with Dolan or whatever. So
you think that's bad? So I'm coming back from, my little trip to New Paltz, right? We shoot over there.
Okay.
I'm coming back. And guess who I get? All of a sudden, we're about to get stuck on the bridge with. They go, oh, we're going to take the World Cup on the Tappan Zee Mario Cuomo Bridge. An entire country did their parade across the bridge, and they were like photo opportunity, and they stopped traffic.
You're the first person I've ever heard call it the Mario Cuomo. And I was just arguing on Facebook the other day because someone was all pissed off because they're renaming the 59th Street Bridge, whatever the bridge, right? After Cuomo or something. And people were all pissed off. And I go, why are you so upset about it? I go, the Tappan Zee Bridge was renamed 15 years ago. I've yet to this day have heard anyone ever call it anything other than the Tappan Zee Bridge. So the only thing that changes is the sign at the base of it. And now you just blew up. Now you just ruined it.
I needed everybody to know, Bob.
They all know. Everyone knows the Tappan Zee Bridge. No. Everybody's Tappan Zee.
We're Tappan Zee. The new generation might be Cuomo.
They're not Cuomo. They're Tappan Zee. They get it from their parents.
No, they're from their parents.
What do you call the 59th Street Bridge? Is it the Queensboro Bridge?
What?
What do you call the 59th Street? The 59th Street Bridge. That's what I call it. Do you call it the Queensboro Bridge?
I do call 59th Street Bridge, but when you all of a sudden you start getting brainwashed, when all the signage changes, you go over something time and time again. That's what the plan is, right? Like, it doesn't say Tappan Zee anymore. All you're seeing is the same thing, and now, like, I got to see the whole thing, and they fill the whole thing out. Governor, Mario, Cuomo, Bridge. And I'm like, that's the worst, most annoying name of a bridge. It was so nice, Tappan Zee.
Oh, they're renaming it Koch, the Ed Koch Bridge.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Listen, it's the 59th Street Bridge to me.
It's what we do to stadiums now.
It's the 59th Street Bridge to everybody in New York City.
Soon it's going to be the Facebook Bridge.
So these tickets are selling, Brad. These tickets are selling. You get in the building right now for $5,700.
5,700.
A decent seat too. A decent seat, section 210, row 10.
No, this is the best seat in the house right here. Watching this show right now, pre-game. You're gonna get Burgundy. You get Bob.
Yeah.
On the mic.
On the mic. On the call.
No,
better than Breen. Better than Breen.
Forget about. You get to watch Breen and hear that the rest of your life.
You
want this.
This is better.
You want this right now.
I do commercials. I do the whole production. I got crowd noise. I got the whole production. I got the Knicks sounds, the Let's Go Knicks.
You get a little, B in the background, giving out her, hyping us up when the show started. I love that. That's the best, man.
Yeah. She made this. She made this for the game.
Ready to come out on the court now.
She made this for the game.
There it is. That's her final score prediction.
So now, as far as the game goes, what do you think is the atmosphere? Is the atmosphere is obviously gonna be crazy. The Spurs are obviously out of their league in these first two games. I had a whole. I can't believe you have a 7'4" guy, and the best thing you could draw up is a 19-foot jump shot. But I mean, like, they seem lost.
I was worried. I was worried.
I was worried when it was in the air. I was worried when it was in the air too. We all were.
Like, best case scenario was he gets fouled and doesn't make it, and he misses a shot, right? Like, that's all the only scenario we were looking at. Was he goes to the hoop, they foul him so hard that he goes to the line, and that's what I thought we were going for. But no, he goes with the from the elbow. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, as bad of a play it was, I thought it was. I was worried when it was in the air. I was worried when it was in the air. I thought it was going in, and it was close. And Brunson didn't play well. Brunson was 7 for 25. He missed the free throw. That was a big missed free throw.
It was a huge missed free throw. And let me tell you, and then he missed that shot, coming down the stretch too, which gave Wemby, the rebound, which then he somehow turns and throws it right into his defender's back.
Yeah, because they didn't know that
but this is the Knicks, and this is Brunson. They're the team that, even though he wasn't hanging his head, he was ready for that ball. He was the only guy in the court ready for that ball. And that ball hits the back right there, and you look down, and it's Brunson who's got that ball, and then forces the foul. He knows how to shove himself between the ball and Wemby, and he gets the foul right away, and it was game over. And I think we're going to see a very tough game tonight, a very tight game tonight. I don't know until when, but then the Knicks go lay into them. It might be third quarter, it might be fourth quarter, but I think it's very tight until the Knicks pull what the Knicks do, and they wear their opponents out, and their defense late takes over, and it's just, you watched it. Once they started getting those turnovers and being relentless on the ball, I think the Knicks might go up by 15 late.
Well, I think tonight's a blowout. I think Knicks up 25.5. I think it's just.
I don't think that's what's happening. I think it's going to be. I think you're still facing a very tough opponent. I think that Wemby is. They all feel like all everybody's talking about now is the Knicks and when are they going to win this title? Not if, but they're talking about when. And that's tough and very rare that you watch a sweep in the NBA Finals. And I know that we're home and it's game 3, but we got a little bit of a distraction going on up there now. I know they say it's not. Nobody cares, and it is what it is. But I don't think that Wemby just folds. I don't think the Spurs just fold. And I do think the Knicks are just too much though late. So I don't see a blowout. But you know what, Bob? You've been right a lot more than I have.
I called 5-5 here then on the whole thing. But I mean.
Well, I called a sweep in the last one.
You did call a sweep in the last one. You did call a sweep.
The Knicks have not lost since I bought this shirt at the Huntington Flea Market. And we know this. The New York. Where is Bob? This is
I call it the pumpkin shirt. To me, it looks like a jack-o'-lantern on the front.
It's a beautiful smiley face. Knicks.
I can't believe that's a Knicks official. It's an official Knicks shirt.
No, look.
I know. Listen, I know it is.
Bob, I don't even care. It's just that it wins. This shirt's never lost, Bob. This shirt has never lost a game. The Knicks haven't lost since April 23rd. This is the craziest streak, and they were in the middle of something that we're going to tell our great grandkids about one day, because we may never see this again, Bob. So soak it all up. Soak it all up, Knicks fans.
Listen, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be crazy. Now, I don't think it's gonna. Everyone's like, oh, crazy. It's the hottest ticket we've seen in a long time. Now, I was looking at World Cup
3. It's only game 3. This isn't game 7.
No, I get it. And World Cup, I was looking at.
Crazy.
I was looking at World Cup today as like the comparison. Game 3, which would be like what, a group stage. A group stage game, like $1,000.
No, group stage is
first round, second round.
Right. No. Eastern Conference Finals is the quarterfinals.
Okay.
So you're
because you're looking at higher. You're looking at $10,000 for the finals to get in a Giant Stadium at the MetLife.
Yes.
10,000 is what you're looking at right now.
That's the equivalent to Game 7.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is Game 7. It's a win or go home, right?
No, I know, but Game 3, this one, Bob, it's how crazy it is. This is different. Game 4 isn't going to be quite like this. Game 3 is like this because the Garden has been waiting for this moment for so long. And it only happens for the first time once. And that's what's happening tonight. And that's why the president's there. And that's why it's all the pomp and circumstance. And so this is a big deal tonight. Win or lose, it's the first finals game in the Garden since back when OJ was running on his way to wherever. So this is a big deal. Like, it's a big deal. We were little kids. We haven't seen many as Mets, Jets, and Knicks fan over here. I haven't seen much to root, to cheer for. And usually we get here and then they disappoint us, and I feel like they're about to not disappoint us, and that's crazy.
No, I don't think they are. I think the Knicks. Listen, I think they're too. I think they're better. I think it is San Antonio getting here a little early. They're a little young. Like, just look at the place. Like, how do you not?
Exactly.
How did first of all, the coaches big time blame. How do they throw? Draw that play up for Wemby. First of all, 19-foot jump shot. You can't get him going to the hoop or something. Second of all, how do you not let everybody on the court? Now, how does everybody on the court not know? If Brunson misses this free throw, we're doing this. We're calling a timeout, or we're going. He took 2 dribbles. He threw it off of Castle's back. I mean, this is you got to let everybody on the court know. You got to be on the same page. This is the NBA Finals. This is the game on the line. And they got bailed out when they're missing one of the free throws. And then they draw up the play from 19 feet. Like, what are you doing?
And it's a different game today. They have that, who's going to have a 7'4" guy bringing the ball up court in that moment? And, I'm not saying that he can't, because he can handle that situation. But you either take control and go for it, or you be sure of yourself. And he wasn't. He looked like he was bringing it up. And everybody thought he was bringing it up. Castle thought he was bringing it up. Brunson thought he was bringing it up. And you know what? We're going to see, because last time when he's under the Garden lights and he thinks he's the greatest, this ain't the same Garden right now. He has shown he folds in some ways under pressure. So when we don't show up early, you might be right, Bob. This may be a blowout.
I can see this being a blowout. And then now stick around. We're going to bring you the starting lineups, the national anthem, the whole crowd reaction in just a minute from the Garden. And then after that, we're going to have live scoreboard streaming watch thing here with me doing the play-by-play. So stick around for that.
I gotta go watch this alone.
Brett's
I gotta go watch this in my room.
Brett's going to sit there with my Mike Tyson poster in the background and watch the game. And watch it. Where do you watch it? Do you watch it from up there and in the studio, or do you go downstairs?
Probably not. I'll probably watch it downstairs. It's a little warm in the studio. It's cooled off now a bit. Like it's a little nicer out, but you know.
Now we're not. Admittedly, we're not the biggest. Like the Knicks aren't our biggest team, right? Either one of us.
Well, no, we're big Mets fans. And
we're Knicks fans. I'm into this. I'm diehard, living and dying with this. But it's not the Mets or the Jets for you. It's not the Rangers for me. It's not our biggest thing. Do you feel it though? Do you feel like it? Are you into this?
No. The last few years, it went so through. We talked about this last year, and I was 100% in. Like 100%. And that's exactly what it was.
Wait, say that one more time. I missed it. Say it to me.
So it was really like the last couple of years, it was like getting good for me. But last year, us getting so into it, we followed like all into it. And once you know that there's something special, and we knew it the last few years, this is, I feel something like I'm so in, not just for this team, but like it brought me back. I forgot what a big Knicks fan we were in the 90s. What we did as like kids, because we hadn't had that. Outside of Carmelo having a good day, like what were we talking about?
Yeah, well, come on, I got a big win.
Yeah, but like we had one run and like to all that stuff, but like even that wasn't the same. So you know what? This is different. I feel like we're building on something. It's something you know that we're going to be watching for many years. But holy cow, they actually made this huge change to get us to the finals, and you know with a new coach and a new system, and boom, there it is. We're here.
Yeah, this is it. All right, so we're gonna go down in just a minute. Let me see if they're going to do the starting lineups yet. No, I think they're coming. Yeah, they're coming. I had on ESPN. They got an alternative broadcast with what's his face?
Now.
Yeah, I see it. Breen and Tim Legler got fat. He looks like me.
So who do you got? Who's the big? Who should we be looking out for tonight?
I think Cat's the MVP so far, right? I think expect a big game from. Watch for Hart to have a big game. Like, you know, he gets his regular game. He's all over the place, but he'll have like his 15, one of those 15-point games. And watch for, you know, obviously the bench. I mean, the bench, the last 3 minutes of the third quarter was the most impressive thing of the game. They went in with a 4-point lead against the starters of the Spurs, and they stretched it to a 9-point lead. Like what? Like the Spurs, what are you doing? You go in, you got all 5 starters against the 4 of the 5 backups for the Knicks, except for Bridges, and Bridges was brilliant too the other day. On the court, and you let him stretch a 4-point lead to a 9-point lead. Also, the end of the first half was big, too. Knicks trailed there with like a minute and a half left. Spurs let them come back. All of a sudden, they were trailing by 6 going into the half, and it was basically over.
And I think you're right what you said about Josh Hart, because it's not just, we know we're going to get at him with his relentless rebounds, defense, and all that stuff. But don't forget that Josh Hart, if he starts hitting those threes, it's going to be a whole different game, and that blow-up might.
Well, he gets open threes. Every game, because they let him have them, because he doesn't make them very often.
Let me tell you, he keeps shooting, and that's their their motto, and they keep shooting. And if he gets on fire, you give him. He's not going to go, He's due. I know it's not a thing, but Josh Hart's played a great series. Such relentless stuff. He's due. He hits a couple big shots and just watch.
And when Anunoby, incredible again, and also not a big deal with the Mitch and the hand. Not a big deal. I didn't think it would be. It hasn't been a big deal.
We heard that breaking news here with us and Dexter Henry. That was so great to like see, and all of a sudden it was like it's a guy with a broken pinky. It's a pain issue. That guy isn't going to stop anything. He's a monster. He's shown that he can handle it. If he can make a free throw, he'd be one of the best big men in all of the NBA.
And for the Spurs, listen, you gotta get an early lead. You can't come out here and fall down and open this game on the Knicks open on a 14-4 run. And all of a sudden you're down 10 points. The place is going bonkers, and you're just out of it. You can't have that. You can't have that happen.
But I see Wemby trying to force it himself. And now again, he can do that and make every one of the shots or do impose his will on people. But he gets tired when he does that. And you watch how they tried to come out in the last game, and they were relentless all over the Knicks, full court pressure on every single play. And then all of a sudden, later in the game, they were all just toast. And like for a big man, they wear on him. They're hanging all over Wemby. They're all on top of him. And let me tell you, that's great to get early energy. But when it's not there later, that's when the Knicks get you. They wear you down. Defense wears you down. And if they have timely offense and they have plenty of weapons to choose from, if Brunson ain't working, they move on to the next guy. You got Karl-Anthony Towns, and you go to OG, and Mikal Bridges is absolutely crazy. And Shamet, he didn't even miss he only missed 1 3 in the whole last series. So let me tell you, this team is so deep, and their defense is so good.
So, someone calling for a meal relief. Sorry, not gonna be able to do it. Call the control room; they'll get you a meal relief. Listen, it's gonna be. I think this is it. This is it for the Spurs. This is it for the Spurs. Obviously, I think that they have to come out, because if they get behind the Garden is different in nights like this. Now, I've been to nights like this. I don't know if you've ever been to the Garden at a night like this, where it's like it's a huge.
No, this is different. This is Eastern Conference Game 5.
I've been there for
Eastern Conference Game 5.
They were up 3-2-1. They were 3-1. They were up 2-1 that series, I think.
And we saw it rocking. Like, they needed to win that game. It was a must-win. But it wasn't not like this, where outside it's bubbling.
I've been to Game 7, Rangers. I saw it go to overtime, an overtime Game 7 win. Just as big as this in the second round. Okay, I saw Gretzky get a hat trick for the Rangers with Garrett. I was at the game, sitting 5 rows off the ice, where it was like his last great moment. He got a natural hat trick. They fell behind 2-0 to the Panthers. He got a natural hat trick. Came back. They won 3-2. I saw what else did I see at the Garden that was big like this? I was there for a Lundqvist jersey retirement. Not the same thing. Different kind of atmosphere. It's not the game where you're nervous and it's a playoff game and stuff like that. It's just kind of like a celebratory thing. But it's a big moment at the Garden. When you these moments at the Garden, they're different. It's different than anywhere else.
No, it's not. It's the reason. The world's greatest arena. There's a reason why. And let me tell you, this is a big deal. And it's so I am so pumped to finally have it. We've waited a long time, and it's one thing when it was just like we're happy to be here, which is I feel like for so long it's kind of what we expected. Like the Knicks made it last year, or if the Knicks made it in the previous year, it's like you look and you be like, man, they're probably gonna. Hopefully, they only go down in 6. And it's like it's such an odd feeling as Knicks fans. And guess what? We're here is like. Feeling like you could actually, this is like a dream. We're in the middle of a dream, like New Yorkers, and the fact that this isn't the Yankees.
We don't have anything like this. It's been a long time since New York has had a good team with winning championship.
What people don't understand is when the Yankees win, it's not everybody's happy. Mets fans are upset.
Yes.
When the Jets win, nobody's like the Jets fans are happy.
Giants fans are rooting for them, but they're not fans. We're not fans.
They're going to the parade, but they're like, they don't care, all that stuff. But this unifies the city. And it really is one of those things. And even the people who are fringers don't even care. You want to be like, no, watch, New York's the best again. And we're the best. And everybody. So it's nice to see the city come together. A big one, if you guys didn't know, the mayor, Madoni's at the game tonight. He bought his own ticket.
He has to buy his own ticket.
Where do you think he's sitting?
300s.
Standing room only.
Really? All right, here we go. Let's bring it down.
But he did not get it from the side. He pulled it up. So
here's the PA announcer. Madison Square Garden. Here you go, folks.
Present our nation's colors. Please welcome the FDNY of New York and the NYPD. And now here to perform the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter, and actor, known for his work on Broadway as the Scarecrow in The Wiz, Avery Wilson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
twilight last evening, whose brush stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, where the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets above singing again through the night, that a flag was still there. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nothing like a special anthem to get the crowd fired up even more. And right now, let's go back to Knicks PA announcer, which is starting lineup, sponsored by Ford. Here's Mike Wilshevsky.
The starting lineup for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. And forward at 6'7" from St. John's, number 30, Julian Champagny. And forward at 6'5" from Florida State, number 24, Devin Vassell. At center at 7'4" from France, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. At guard at 6'6" from Connecticut, number 5, Stephon Castle. And at guard at 6'3" from Kentucky, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. Head coach of the Spurs, Mitch Johnson.
Jones drives inside and slams it home. For Bridges. Fire. Puts it down at the horn. Now we're into Robinson. Bridges. Back to the hands of Ronald Gray. It's good. Landry Shamet drills it to the three.
And now, please welcome the six-man starting lineup for your New York Knicks. At center at 7 feet from Kentucky, number 32, Karl-Anthony Towns. At forward at 6'7" from Indiana, number 8, O.G. Anunoby. And forward at 6'4" from Villanova, number 3, John Turner. At guard at 6'6" from Villanova, number 25, Griffin. And at guard at 6'2" from Villanova, number 11, head coach of your New York Knicks ninth round. Let's play ball.
All right, Brett. It is.
There we go.
It is about ready to go. It is about game. It is about game time now. I did see a text with you said they said you had an echo.
I don't think it was bad, but yeah.
I see where it's coming. Try talking now because I'm gonna mute me. If you say what you got to say, you won't have an echo.
All right, here we go. Let's go, Knicks. This is our chance. They win this game. There's no way they can lose this series. Big parades, summer parades in New York. We're so pumped. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Win this thing. Bob, have a good show. Enjoy it. Thanks,
all right,
everybody.
Brett. Listen to me, Brett. Listen to my call. Let me know when I'm good. Let me know when I'm bad.
All right.
Folks, we'll be right back
with
with the play-by-play and the tip-off of Game 3 NBA Finals coming up next. Brett, see ya.
See ya.
You're listening to the NBA playoffs on Locked Up Sports.
It's Tom McDonough, and you're listening to Locked Up Sports.
This is Locked Up Sports, the best New York sports talk on the internet. Hosted by Bob Walters and Brett Grosso, this is where the city's football, baseball, basketball, and hockey stories get uncuffed and unleashed. New episodes drop every week, so you're never far from the action. Listen anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, everyone. This is ESPN alum Bob Picozzi, and you are locked in to Locked Up Sports.
You're listening to the NBA playoffs on Locked Up Sports.
All right, welcome everybody, Madison Square Garden. We are set to tip Game 3 right here, Locked Up Sports. Thank you to everybody who's watching, listening. For those of you who are asking if we're going to show the game, no, we are not going to show the game because we don't have enough money to buy the rights. We don't have the billions of dollars. We did make a bid. It was $500. We got outbid by ABC and ESPN, who bid a couple billion. So that it is what it is. That was the best we could do. So you're going to have to deal with me, giving you the call, play-by-play. Game 3 of the NBA Finals, Madison Square Garden, a packed house. Here we go. Underway. The tip is up, and it's controlled by the Spurs. We're underway, Game 3 at the Garden. Knicks going right to left across your computer screen. Left to right go the Spurs in the black with the gray trim. Wembanyama into the paint. Gets it stripped. Now Castle has it. Spins it into Fox for the corner for 3. No good. Rebound to Hart. And he hands to Brunson. Knicks go right to left in their white home uniforms with the orange lettering and trim. Brunson misses a 13-foot jumper. Wembanyama has it into the front court. Come the Spurs with it. Vassell. Now it is Castle has it. Castle puts it on the deck. Pulls up. Ooh, almost traveled. Didn't get it. Gets it out to Champagnie. And they reset. 8 to shoot. Here's Fox driving in between, splits the defenders, fade away, 17-footer, no good. Rebound, Cat's got it, and brings it up. Mikal Bridges now with the ball. Oh, and the Knicks, Bridges throws it away, intended for Anunoby, threw it over his head. So a bit discombobulated from both teams here in the first minute. Scoreless. Spurs with the ball in the front court. Castle drives, looking, pulls up, kicks it out to Fox. Fox into the paint, throws up an 8-footer, and it's slammed home by Wembanyama for the first bucket of the game. 2-0 Spurs. Spurs are going to have to get off to a good start here. Here's Hart now in the front court. Kicks it, and he throws it away. Nobody there. Into the backcourt, out of bounds. Knicks a bit shaky. 2 straight turnovers to open the game. Here's Castle now, guarded by Hart in the front court. Knicks just turned it over 2 straight times with 2 errant passes. Castle looking, gets down to Wembanyama, who's inside, and he dunks it home with the right hand. That's what they're going to need to do here against the Knicks. 4 straight. And now Brunson kicks the ball, and it goes right past Wembanyama to Hart. Now to Anunoby. Feeds it back to Hart. Oh, the Knicks almost turned it over again. Here's Bridges in the corner. Bridges, step back 3. It's blocked. Oh, the Knicks. The Spurs have come to play here. They have shut this down here in the first couple possessions. Fox drives into the paint. Gets it out. Here's Oh, Vassell buries a 3, and it's a 7-0 run to open the game for the Spurs. Exactly what they wanted to do. Here's Towns now. Towns puts it on the deck between the legs. Hart wide open for 3. Got it. Josh Hart with a big 3. And the Knicks are on the board. It's 7-3. 9:25 to go. Knicks have come out sloppy here early. Castle with it, guarded by Bridges, puts it on the deck, drives to the right hand, goes up and off the glass and in. Count it in the foul. Oh, man. San Antonio coming out like just an excellent start, 9-3 run. They opened with 7 straight points. The Knicks turned the ball over 3 times. It would have been 4 times. Brunson threw the ball away, but it went right through the wickets of Wembanyama and right to Hart. Knicks ended up getting the shot blocked on that possession, but still. Free throw is missed by Castle. Here come the Knicks now with the ball in the front court. Brunson backing in. Brunson bumping now, pivots, fadeaway, 10-footer high off the glass and in. Got it. Oh, Jalen Brunson, 9-5. Knicks now trail by 4. $8:52 to go in the first quarter. Just underway here in Madison Square Garden. Brunson with a pretty shot there, fading away from about 10 feet. High off the glass and in. But the Spurs, who have opened up Wembanyama, getting him down near the rim, is exactly what they want to do. Shamet checks in for the first time here tonight. Mikal Bridges will go take a breather at the bench. Spurs with the inbound, and there's a turnover as they kick it out of bounds. Knicks ball, first turnover by San Antonio. And the Knicks will have it. Brunson in the backcourt. He's being defended. They're picking up the defense in the backcourt. Down, and an offensive foul. Down goes Castle. Brunson pushed him. Brunson kind of was losing his balance, fell into him, had to push off him. He went down, did Castle. Turnover, offensive foul. This is by far the worst the Knicks have looked in these finals. Actually, almost in a month here. Over the timeline, Castle gets it to Wembanyama all alone, and he lays it in underneath the hoop. Wembanyama's got 6 points to start. It's an 11-5 lead for the Spurs. Into the front court. Here's Brunson, and a foul call to reach in on Champagnie. Wembanyama with a good start, and listen, they get them down around the rim, and that's what I can't believe they haven't done that. That this is the first that they're doing it. And look how easy it is for him to score every time. Knicks inbounding, far side. Brunson inbounding in the front court. Gets it in to OG. OG in the corner. Looking, puts it on the deck. Kicks it out to Hart. Around to Shamet for 3. Shamet, no good off the heel. Long rebound. Grabbed by Castle, and he'll bring it into the front court, jogging over the timeline. Castle now slows it down, out to Wembanyama. Pump fakes the 3, gives it back to Castle. Lets the 3 fly, and he got it. Oh, 14-5. The Spurs red hot to open here. They are 6 of 8 from the field. The Knicks at 2 of 5. Here's Brunson. Brunson splits the defenders, and a foul called again on the floor. This one, I believe, is going to be on Wembanyama. But the Spurs are hitting their shots. The Castle gave it to Wembanyama. He pump faked the 3, gave it back to Castle, and he buried a 3 from the left wing. Brunson free throw, first one is good. 14-6. They're showing the NBA Finals alternate casts going on. I don't see ours listed, so I guess ESPN is not recognizing this as an official alternate cast. But here you are, a couple thousand people watching here and listening, so we'll take it. Off the front of the iron, Brunson misses the second one. Rebound to the Spurs. Castle into the front court, guarded by Hart. Knicks have really been they've been tested here early. 7.5 to go. Castle looking, drives, 15-footer. Got it. Oh, pretty shot. Stephen Castle has come to play tonight here as well. And it's a 16-6 Spurs lead. They lead by 10. Knicks only 6 points here in the first 5 minutes. Brunson gets it into the corner. Here's Shamet. Shamet drives, now kicks it out to Hart. Hart, another wide open three. Got it. Oh, Josh Hart. He's hit 2 of them. That's what you're going to need. You're going to force them to cover him. 16-9. Wemby has it in the front court. Wemby up against OG off the glass and in, and the foul. Count it. Oh, man. Towns on the foul that time, and Wembanyama is taking it to the Knicks here in the first quarter at MSG. So Wembanyama hits the bucket. The foul is going to be on Towns. So a chance for a 3-point play. Wembanyama has 7 points already here in the first quarter. In the first 8 points already. 9, make it 9 as he hits the free throw. He had 7 in the whole first half of game 2. 10-point lead for the Spurs. Just under 7 minutes to go. Brunson into the front court. Brunson being guarded tightly by Castle. Throws it. Oh, and another turnover. No, it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Champagnie. They're going to want to... They're calling for a replay. We'll see, but not a good pass by Brunson. And the Knicks are struggling here early. Struggling from the field. Now, the good thing that you've seen from the Knicks here early is that Josh Hart has hit some threes. And what that's going to do is that's going to force San Antonio to put a body on him and not leave him wide open if he starts hitting his threes like that. So Knicks got to get it together. They trail by 10. San Antonio obviously not laying down here in game 3, trailing 2-0 on the road in a wild atmosphere at Madison Square Garden. They have come in and they have put together some of their best, probably their best 7 or 8 minute stretch that they've had in this series right here off the bat in game 3 of this series. We want to thank everybody for checking us out here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, or if you're listening on one of our social media platforms, don't forget to follow us on that platform, Locked Up Sports, the best New York sports talk on the internet. Don't forget, share the stream, like the stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you will help us out, bring you more action like this. And go into the comment section, and then let's hear what you think. What do you guys think of the first couple minutes of the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden in the finals? The floor. I haven't gotten a chance to talk about the floor yet. The floor is your regular Knicks floor with the Larry O'Brien trophy going basically from sideline to sideline diagonally right through center court with the Knicks symbol right there. So it looks good. The crowd is packed in. Mandami, the mayor, is somewhere standing watching in his standing room only section seat that he could get his hands on. I know Brett said that he was surprised that he paid for it, but you got to pay for it. You can't get free things if you're a civil servant or a mayor or something. That's called bribery. But he did pay for his seat or his spot to stand in. He's a standing room only spot. Thank you again to everybody who's watching. If you want to join the chat, I believe you have to get either on Facebook or on YouTube to join the chat, to have it come up in our thing here. So if you want to join the chat and have, we'll put your comments up and everything, you have to do it from YouTube or from Facebook, because if you're on Twitter or X or whatever it is, it doesn't come up for whatever reason. It doesn't go through. But Knicks have a little hole to dig out of here. They trail 19-9. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports.
First, cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Ohio at highschoolofficials.com.
Here, the NBA playoffs are here, and the Knicks are geared up for a deep run. Keep it locked into Locked Up Sports for all your Knicks playoff coverage. The best expert guests, the biggest games, and the hottest takes right here on Locked Up Sports, your home for the best NBA playoff coverage on the internet.
All right, out of the break, Knicks hit a quick bucket we just missed. Now it's Spurs have it down low. Wembanyama underneath the hoop. He stepped out of bounds. Turnover going the other way. Knicks basketball. So the Knicks get a bucket and then a turnover. And they have the ball. Brunson dribbling into the front court. 19-11 is the score. Towns has it now above the three-point arc. Guarded tightly by Wembanyama. Hands it off to Shamet. Shamet coming in, driving, kicks it. Anunoby in the corner for three. No good. High rebound grabbed by Champagnie. Nice rebound. Gets it to Castle, and he'll bring it into the front court. Castle looks to make some moves. Shamet wasn't biting. And he gets it off now. Champagnie. Champagnie drives into the lane with the left hand off the glass and in. Pretty move. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Dylan Harper, not Champagnie. Dylan Harper. Now here's the Knicks in the front court. Brunson circles around, has it. Brunson pulls up for three, straight on. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound tapped around, and it comes to the Spurs, and they're going to have it and bring it in. 10-point lead. And the ball for the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama again, and he's rejected by Towns. Brunson comes out with it. Brunson into the front court. He'll peel off now, gives it to Anunoby, spins into the lane, and slams it home with two hands. OG Anunoby. And the Knicks have cut it to 8. 5 minutes to go. First quarter. Harper has it now for the Spurs in the front court. Brunson chasing him around. Harper pulls up, gets it to Castle for three. Got it. Oh, big shot. Devin Vassell quiets the crowd with a three. And it's 24-13. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Hart now in the front court. Hart picks up his dribble right at the free throw line, and a foul called. And it's going to be on the Spurs. It's going to be on Johnson. On a hand check. Knicks will now have some substitutions now come in. McBride will check in his first action. Oh, no, it's not going to be on. I'm sorry. It's going to be on Johnson, but he threw almost an elbow across the face. Got real rough with Towns, and that seems to be what the plan is here for San Antonio, is get rough with Karl-Anthony Towns. Don't let him get comfortable down low, whether it be on offense or defense. Towns has the ball now, guarded by Johnson. Left wing, inside the three-point line. Looking, kicks it back out. Hart pumps the three. Now he step back, take another three. Josh Hart, no good off the back of the iron. And a high rebound grabbed by the Spurs, and they're going to bring it out. 11-point lead in the ball for the Spurs. Fox up top, guarded by Shamet, gets it down low, driving off the glass, and it's blocked. Oh, the Spurs get it back, though. Vassell has it. Vassell over to Fox. Fox guarded by Shamet. Fox, pivot, step back, jumper, no good. Rebound, Hart's got it. And here come the Knicks. Under 4 minutes to go. Hart spins into the lane. Hart kicks it out now to McBride, to Towns. He's going to step back. Thought about a three, thought better of it. Now he drives into the lane, throws up a runner, and he got it. Karl-Anthony Towns. 24-15. 3:34 to go. Here's Harper with a spin around 10-footer, no good. Rebound. Knicks got numbers as they come up the court. Hart takes it all the way himself off the glass and in. Josh Hart, and then he gets pushed, and he gets up and he pushes back on Cornette. Knicks got to be careful. A lot of them are leaving the bench here. Hart made the layup, got pushed, got right on his feet, pushed back with two hands in the chest of Cornette. Knicks got to not let them get under their skin. You don't want to do anything stupid. Cornette came in, he bumped him after the ball had gone through the hoop. It didn't look too nefarious. Josh Hart immediately got up and put two hands into his chest and pushed him away. And that's when the Knicks bench kind of emptied to hold them back. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with the bench stuff coming off the bench. You got to be careful with pushing them like that. Listen, you don't want to do anything stupid, especially the way Josh Hart's opened this game, and he's playing really well. He's hitting a couple threes. That was just a pretty move into the paint all the way by himself. He took it coast to coast. Got to be careful. Don't do anything stupid if you're the Knicks. Got the crowd back into it. But either way, so listen, this one, it looks like we're going to have a dogfight here. Spurs are not going to just go quietly into the night like I kind of thought they would after that demoralizing loss just the other night. I mean, that was as bad a loss as you can have with the way they drew up the last play and with everything that went on. And for them to come out and put together a first quarter like they have here, give them credit. Give them credit, especially in a hostile environment like Madison Square Garden, the way it is tonight. And there's still people trying to get in here. From what I'm told, there's still a line outside of people trying to get in. Imagine spending $10,000. Missed the first 8 minutes of the first quarter because of the security. Josh Hart keeping the Knicks, within touch here of San Antonio early. The San Antonio came out flying. They opened up with 7 straight to open the game. And then they've hit a couple threes. The Knicks have been sloppy with turnovers. And this is what you get. You get a 10, 11 point lead, and the Knicks have been trailing by 10 or 11 for basically the majority of this game. 24-15 is the score at the moment. They are in commercial break. Don't forget, like I said, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Make sure everybody knows about the stream. Tell your friends, share the stream. Follow us on social media. Locked Up Sports, the best New York sports talk on the internet. We got the best guests. We're funny. Listen, we got it all. Got it all here. Might not be the best looking guys, but we got everything else. Game 3, Knicks with a 2-0 series lead. The city has pretty much anointed the Knicks the champions, myself included. But we got to be careful here because, as you see, the Knicks, and I've been saying for a couple weeks now, the Knicks are due for a stinker, right? It's been a long time since the Knicks have played a bad game. They're due for a stinker. I didn't think they'd have one tonight. I'm not saying they're gonna have one tonight, but so far it's not what you envisioned coming into this game in Madison Square Garden with the place rocking. So let's see what they decide here with whether there's going to be technical fouls or whatnot with Cornette and Hart as they come back from commercial. Let's see. Spurs are taking it to the Knicks physically here. Towns is getting beat up. Brunson has hit the deck a couple times. Right there, you see Josh Hart get knocked over. It's big boy basketball out there. Mitch Robinson has checked in his first action here. Knicks are going to try and counter that with a little bit. Now, like I said, you want to be physical, but you don't want to be stupid. Josh Hart, Wembanyama hits the bench for San Antonio. It's going to be a technical foul on Josh Hart. The free throw is going to be taken by Castle, and he rims out. Ball don't lie. Not a free. Not shouldn't have been an attack, right? Ball don't lie. So let's see what they do here. I'm not sure if they gave him both technicals. I think the Knicks are going to be shooting one here. Nope. San Antonio's getting back. It was just a technical on Josh Hart. So he's going to go to the bench. Knicks with Shamet, Mitch Robinson out there on the court. OG Miles McBride and Brunson into the corner. Here's Dylan Harper for three. No good, in and out. Rebound. Shamet comes flying in and rips it out of the air. And he'll bring it into the front court. Waist-high dribble. Now Mitch Robinson hands it back to Shamet for three from straight on. Back of the iron, no good. Flying in came McBride. He missed the rebound, though. Spurs got it. Now into the front court. Kicks it out. Here's Harper. Harper to Fox. Fox drives, and he gets the roll on the runner. And it's a 26-17 lead. 9-point lead, 2:35 to go. Brunson puts it on the deck. Brunson drives into the paint, fadeaway 13-footer. No good. It rolls around and out. Brunson hasn't gotten the things to fall yet here tonight. Spurs in the front court. Cornette. Now it's Fox. Fox has it, dribbles around, shot from the free throw line. Got it. De'Aaron Fox hits a 15-foot jump shot. It's a 28-17 lead. 11-point lead for the Spurs. Brunson now. Brunson has it. Brunson guarded into the paint. Brunson goes up off the glass, and he gets it gets the roll high off the glass. Jalen Brunson has 5 points. He's 2 for 5 from the field. He did not have a great game in game 2, and he has started with not a great game here in game 3. Here's the Spurs, and they respond. Dylan Harper with a two-hand jam on a give and go. Knicks defense lacking there as they let Harper go on a pick and roll, and now the Knicks turn it over. Here comes Harper again. He misses it. He misses the layup. Bodies go flying. Knicks come away with it, and they'll slow it down. 30-19 is the score. 1:25 to go. Here's OG into the paint. He's fouled as he goes up. And Anunoby will be shooting free throws. Knicks again sloppy with the basketball. Cornette on a give and go with Harper, and Shamet just lost him, and he went right in and dunked it over Anunoby with 2 hands. This looks like a different Spurs team than we've seen in this series at least. Credit to them for coming out here after losing 2 at home and playing a first quarter like they played here tonight. Free throw is good from Anunoby. Cuts the lead to 10. Wembanyama checks back in, so does Champagnie. Cornette goes out, and on his way to the bench kind of brushes with Brunson. Cornette's kind of, he's instigating stuff out there. Brunson kind of just looked him past. Gave no mind to it. Second free throw from Anunoby. Got them both. 30-21. Knicks cut the lead to 9. As we come up on 1:20 to go. 6 points for Anunoby. Wembanyama has it. Now Champagnie plays pitch and catch with Wembanyama. Wembanyama back to Champagnie. Here's a 3. Got it. Julian Champagnie. Back in Queens. The St. John alum buries a 3. And it's a 33-21, 12-point lead, largest of the game for San Antonio. Brunson now has it deep in the front court, guarded by Harper. Brunson looking. Right-hand dribble into the paint. Spins, pivots again. Now puts up a hook shot. No good. Misses everything. Mitch with the rebound. He's fouled. Mitchell Robinson got it. Ugly shot by Brunson. It missed everything. Came right down into Mitch's hand. And they're going to say it was out of bounds before the foul, so it's just out of bounds to the Knicks. Here's an inbound. Nice inbound pass to Mitchell Robinson, and he's fouled as he goes up. Wembanyama got a hand on him. And here comes the worst free throw shooter in NBA history to the line for the Knicks with a broken hand on top of it. 37% in the playoffs, 16 for 50. The very worst in NBA history. 33-21, 45 seconds to go, first quarter here at Madison Square Garden. There's the line drive, and he got it. He got the roll. How about that? It hit off the back of the iron, the front of the rim, the back of the iron, sat on the heel for a second, and then rolled in. And that is how Mitchell Robinson makes his free throws. Man, he throws it. He throws a line drive missile up there. Here comes the second one on its way, and he Oh, he doesn't get the roll. It went off the heel. No good. Rebound. The Spurs got it. Fox, waist-high dribble, walks it across the timeline. Guarded by Shamet. Shamet gets the screen. Here comes Wembanyama straight on three. Off the heel. No good. Rebound. OG's got it. And the Knicks can hold. Not for a final shot. 6-second difference. 25 to go in the quarter. 17 to shoot. Brunson has it. Brunson just over midcourt. Gets a screen. Now Champagnie picks him up on the switch. Brunson taking his time. He's got 8 to shoot. He's still way out by the label. Puts it on the deck. Now drives with the right hand. Fadeaway. 15-footer. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound. Wembanyama corrals the rebound. And he's going to push it up. 4 seconds to go in the quarter. 3 and 2. He's going to pull up. Wembanyama takes it to the rim. And he's blocked. And a foul called? No foul called. Quarter is over. Knicks end on a good bucket. They get a free throw by Mitchell Robinson, but a good statement quarter by the San Antonio Spurs to open game 3. I'm telling you, they needed that. They were good in that quarter. They were better than the Knicks. 1 in the book, 1 quarter in the books, 12 minutes in the books. Here in game 3, Spurs 33, Knicks 22. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports.
This is Locked Up Sports.
If you want your business featured right here during live Mets. If you want your business featured right here during live Mets broadcasts, visit LockedUpSports.net and reach out to Locked Up Sports today. Real exposure, real fans, real results.
Know what a correction officer does? Think again. The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. But it all starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 up to just 5.5 years. Full benefits on day 1, job security, pension at any age up to 22 years of service. One career, many opportunities. Serve your community, your city, and build your future. Register today to take the test.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Ohio at highschoolofficials.com.
Here, the NBA playoffs are here, and the Knicks are geared up for a deep run. Keep it locked into Locked Up Sports for all your Knicks playoff coverage. The best expert guests, the biggest games, and the hottest takes right here on Locked Up Sports, your home for the best NBA playoff coverage on the internet.
What does it mean to give 100%? It means giving everything you've got every single day. That's why the V Foundation is 100% committed to supporting groundbreaking cancer research. 100% to making new discoveries that lead to innovative treatments. 100% to groundbreaking cancer research that could one day save someone you love. We will always give 100% to accelerate victory over cancer. Learn more at v.org.
It's Tom McDonough, and you're listening to Locked Up Sports.
You're listening to the NBA playoffs on Locked Up Sports.
All right, back Madison Square Garden. Second quarter about to get underway. Knicks struggled in the first quarter. They did not shoot the ball well. Spurs came out. They scored 7 straight to open the game, and then they have played well since. The Knicks turned it over a couple times. Really did not really play their best basketball. They played probably their worst quarter of the finals so far. They've had a couple bad quarters during this streak where they, gotten some holes, but generally they've been dominating these games. And tonight it's been San Antonio pushing them around in that first quarter, and it's led to an 11-point lead. Stephen Castle with 7 points. He's averaged 19 in the first 2 games. Here we go, second quarter underway. Knicks have it down low. Anunoby looking, gets it in the corner. Shamet all the way across now to Alvarado, who drives with a right hand 10-foot jumper, and he got it. Alvarado with a big shot. He's on the floor for the first time here in the game to start the second quarter. Here come the Spurs now. And they turn it up. Oh, nope. He makes the bucket. And the Knicks have it. Alvarado as Brunson takes a seat on the bench. Another slow quarter for Brunson. Gets it into the corner. Alvarado has it guarded tightly by Castle. Alvarado crossover. Now drives baseline. Kicks it all the way out to the top to Shamet. Shamet step back three is blocked. Oh, pretty block. That time by Bryant. Into the front court now. Comes with it. Castle. Corner Bryant. Bryant drives on Alvarado. Pulls up his dribble. Now gets it way out to Wembanyama with 12 to shoot. Wembanyama slows it down. Guarded by Towns. Step back. Oh, Towns almost knocked it out of his hands. Gets it. Here's Champagnie for three. Off the heel. No good. Alvarado with the rebound. 36-24 is your score. Alvarado has it. Right-hand dribble. Gets it to OG. Kicks it out now to McBride in the corner. McBride thought about a three. Now step back. Now he takes it from the corner. No good. Oh, down goes Towns and a foul is called. Towns went tumbling to the ground after the ball hit the rim. And San Antonio continues to be physical here. Bryant that time looked like he was the one that pushed him. Knicks will get the ball back with 14 to shoot. And another chance at this one. Here comes Clarkson now checking in. McBride will take a seat. Knicks got their second team out there for the most part now. OG and Cat still on the floor. Cat takes the inbound. Guarded by Bryant. Cat puts it on the deck. Now passes to Anunoby, who's fouled. Taking a three from the corner. I don't know what Castle's thinking. He almost pushed him while he was in the air. Not a good play. Not a smart play. Wembanyama over to tell him that. OG had it. Yeah, he just pushed him. Took his left hand and put it on his midsection and just pushed him while Anunoby was in the air taking the three. So 3 free throws coming now for Anunoby. Knicks, 10-14 to go. First one is good from Anunoby. Game 4 will be Wednesday at 8:30, and then if necessary, Game 5, Saturday night, back in San Antonio. 36-25, 9-point lead. Knicks have held it close, somewhat close. They have not played well, and they've still held it close as the second free throw goes down. Anunoby's hit the first two. He's got one more to go. 8 points in 12 minutes. He's gotten himself to the line. He's got 4 of the 8 points at the line. Here comes the third one. And he got all 3 of them. Big free throws. OG Anunoby. He's 5 for 5 from the line. Knicks trail 36-27. Spurs with the ball. 10-10 to go. First half. Into the front court. It is Castle with it. Castle puts it on the deck. Now drives. Spins in the lane. Good defense by Shamet. Oh, and he's called for a foul. A reach in. He had him tight. Good defense. It looked like he had all ball, but he got some of the arm. Castle was going up. He's going to shoot free throws. Shamet stayed with him, though. Castle with a good spin move into the lane. Yeah, Shamet had his hand on the ball and then just kind of lost it. And his hand drifted up the arm of Castle. He steps to the line to shoot a pair. Gets the first one. Castle's had a much better game. Bridges will check in. Shamet will hit the bench for the Knicks. 8 points, 3 for 3 from the line, 3 assists for Stephen Castle. Much better than he's been in the first 2 games. Second one on its way, got them both. 38-27, it's an 11-point lead. Here's Alvarado into the front court, running the point for the Knicks right now. Clarkson, Towns, Bridges, and OG Anunoby are the other Knicks on the court. And Towns has it. Towns pulls up, kicks it out to Alvarado, who's got it, guarded by Champagnie. Alvarado now drives on Wemby, pulls back for a 13-footer, and he got it. Oh, pretty shot in the foul. Alvarado with a big shot, guarded by Wembanyama. He just put on the brakes Fade away, jumper, nothing but net. Pretty shot. Alvarado. He looks... Wembanyama's like twice the size of him. The foul was not on Wembanyama. It was actually on Champagnie. Running over, I think it was Towns again. So I think Towns is going to get the free throw here. Yep, it is Towns. They're being real physical with Karl Anthony Towns. Here tonight, only 2 points for Towns. He's struggled, has not really gotten himself involved at all. Here's the free throw. Got it. $38-30, 8-point lead for San Antonio, 9:35 to go. Here's San Antonio in the front court, driving all the way is Castle, and he lays it in with the left hand off the glass. Pretty move, strong move to the hole. Knicks put up no resistance on the defensive end that time. Here's the Knicks now in the front court. They trail by 10. Towns has it. Towns puts it on the deck, hands it to Anunoby. Anunoby, good defense by San Antonio. They're tight. They move in, kicks it out. Here's Clarkson for three from the corner. Got it. Oh, Clarkson. Big shot. The bench is stepping up for the Knicks where the starters are coming up short tonight. 7-point lead. Here's Castle wide open from the right wing, and he misses the three. Anunoby grabs the rebound, and the Knicks are going to bring it up front into the front court. Alvarado with it. Alvarado left-hand dribble. Guarded by Bryant. Directing traffic. Now gets it to Towns. He's bumped. No call. 8 to shoot. Towns puts it on the deck. Into the paint. Throws it up and got it. Oh, pretty strong move. Karl Anthony Towns. And the Knicks have cut it to 5. I'm sorry, 40-35. And there's a turnover. The Knicks got it. They got numbers coming up the court. Oh, Anunoby hit the pass. He's wide open. He's going to shoot a three. Got it. Oh, gee, Anunoby. Timeout, San Antonio. The Knicks got the turnover. It was a pass ahead. It wasn't for Anunoby. He got his fingers on it, stopped it, found himself wide open on the wing, ripped the three, buried it. Knicks have cut it to 2. They're on an 8-0. They're on an 8-2 run. 40-38. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports.
What does it mean to give 100%? It means giving everything you've got, every single day. That's why the V Foundation is 100% committed to supporting groundbreaking cancer research. 100% to making new discoveries that lead to innovative treatments. 100% to groundbreaking cancer research that could one day save someone you love. We will always give 100% to accelerate victory over cancer. Learn more at v.org.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Ohio at highschoolofficials.com.
Here, the NBA playoffs are here, and the Knicks are geared up for a deep run. Keep it locked into Locked Up Sports for all your Knicks playoff coverage. The best expert guests, the biggest games, and the hottest takes. Right here on Locked Up Sports, your home for the best NBA playoff coverage on the internet.
It's Tom McDonough, and you're listening to Locked Up Sports.
You're listening to the NBA playoffs on Locked Up Sports.
OG Anunoby with a big three just before we went to break. Timeout, San Antonio. And the Knicks have cut, which had pretty much been a 10 and 11-point lead from San Antonio from the get-go, down to 2. It's the closest they've been in a while, really, since, almost 2-0, I think. It's the closest they've been. 30-28. And now the crowd is going. The Knicks are getting back in it. they've withstood the push from San Antonio, and that's got to be worrisome if you're San Antonio, because you have played some of the best basketball you've played. You've been physical. You've got Wemby opportunities at the rim underneath. He's made baskets. You played good defense, and after all that, you find yourself now with just a 2-point lead here in the second quarter, 40-38. Listen, you're gonna need to be better. It's got a little demoralizing, I would think, for San Antonio over there on that bench. We want to thank everybody who has joined the stream. We got a bunch of people here watching and listening, following along. Game 3 of the finals right here, Locked Up Sports. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, and don't forget to like the stream, share the stream, and if you're following on one of our social media platforms, don't forget to hit the follow button and follow us on that platform, whatever platform it happens to be on, Facebook, X, wherever we're all over the place tonight. But again, turnover there, a mistake by the Knicks, because Anunoby kind of put his hand up and deflected a pass that wasn't for him. Got it, found himself wide open, looked around, nobody was there. He just took the three. He buried it, and now we're down. It's a 2-point lead for San Antonio, and they have the ball. The Knicks have outscored San Antonio 16-7. They're on an 8-0 run here in the second quarter. Crowd is loud here. Hart, guard back in the game, guarding Castle, way up top. 6 to shoot, and a whistle. And the foul's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns away from the ball. Not exactly what he wanted to do there, especially with the shot clock winding down, and I'll put the shot clock back to 14. The foul is on Towns guarding Wemby underneath. He kind of grabbed him. You don't want to get those silly fouls if you're Towns. Here's Wemby now spinning into the lane. Wemby looking, guarded by Towns, and he puts it up around. Oh, it was halfway down, and it rolled out. No good. Alvarado now into the front court. Knicks get tie or take the lead. Alvarado, left hand, drives into the paint, now kicks it out to Hart. Hart thinks about the three, thought better of it. Now gets it in the corner to Bridges. Around the Knicks with good ball movement. Alvarado down low. Cat fade away, 15-footer, baseline, in and out, no good. Rebound tapped around, and Wemby comes down with it. Hands it to Fox. Now Castle has a Castle into the paint, up and off the glass and in. Pretty move. Stephen Castle, he's been good tonight. 42-38, 7 minutes to go. Second quarter. Alvarado guarded tightly right over midcourt by Vassell. Alvarado pitch and catch with Towns, gets it back. He's got 5 to shoot. He pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound. Oh, good rebound by Towns. I'm sorry, Mikal Bridges, but they're going to call it over the back. I think. Maybe not. Maybe a foul on Harper. Let's see who this foul is going to be on. Good move by Castle at the other end, though, to break the 8-0 run. Castle has 13 points tonight. He scored only 14 in game 2. Much better tonight. So let's see who this foul is going to be on here. 6:48 to go, second quarter. 42-38. Knicks with the ball. They called it on San Antonio. Oh, strong move in. Karl-Anthony Towns into the paint, and he lays it in with the left hand. Knicks cut it to 2. Here's Champagny. Champagny at the other end, drives in the paint, kicks it out. Here's a 3 from Harper. No good. Rebound chased down by Clarkson. And the Knicks again can tie or take the lead. 6:25 to go. Clarkson has it. Drives. Clarkson right hand. Oh, a little out of control going down the lane. Now he gets himself together, and he throws it. It's knocked out of bounds by Harper. Knicks will retain possession. We'll keep it right here. 42-40, 10 seconds to shoot. Wembanyama on the bench, 9 points. He started out real well. He's cooled off since. Here's the inbound. Hart trying to get it down to Towns, and it's knocked away by Cornette. And the Spurs turn the ball over, turn the Knicks over. Harper in the front court, slows it down, gets it to Castle, guarded by Brunson. Castle looking, drives into the paint, strong move, kicks it out. Here's a 3 from Harper, no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. We'll keep it right here. 6 minutes exactly on the clock in the second quarter. Knicks have got this thing down to 2, though. San Antonio inbounding underneath the hoop. 14 on the shot clock. Gets it in. Oh, and there's a steal. Oh, and he throws it away. Clarkson threw it right back to Castle, off the rim, off the glass, and in, and the foul. Oh, big turn of events right there. Clarkson with a pretty steal. He picked the pocket of Harper, and then he just threw it right into the hands of Castle, who put it up and in, and the foul. Chance for a three-point play. Big swing right there. Oh, man. Clarkson with such a good play, and then immediately such a bad play. So here's the free throw to try and make it a three-point play. He gets it. 45-40. It's a 5-point lead for the Spurs. Three-quarter defense. Hart sets a good, strong pick in the backcourt. Brunson now drives into the paint. Brunson goes high off the glass, and he got it. Oh, Jalen Brunson with a pretty lay-in high off the glass with touch. 45-42. Brunson's got 7. Here's Harper now at the other end, and he lays it in. Oh, man. Back and forth we go. Here's Clarkson now. Knicks in the front court. Clarkson puts it on the deck, drives with the left hand off the glass and in as he blows past Champetti. 47-44. Spurs with the ball now. Spurs. Castle drives. He loses the handle, gets it back, throws it up, and he got hit hard and went to the ground hard, but made the layup. He can't believe it. He's saying, how is it not a foul? I don't know how he made this shot, but he did. Going to the ground, he was parallel with the ground when he threw it up. It was definitely a foul. I don't know how the foul wasn't called. He got hit right in the face. It looked like definitely a foul on OG, who had a lot of contact, but a real pretty strong move by Castle to get the bucket. 49-44 is the score as we come down last couple minutes of the second quarter in what has been an entertaining first half. Spurs opened up, played real well in the first quarter. Knicks were not great to start. 7-0 run to open the game. Spurs basically had a 10-11 point lead that they were nursing throughout most of that first quarter and into the second quarter until the Knicks started to chip away, hit a couple threes. Their bench came on, gave them a boost, and then Knicks got it to 2 points, and now San Antonio has stretched it back out to 5 points. Turnovers have been an issue for the Knicks. Bad passes in that first quarter. The Knicks had about 3 possessions where they just threw the ball to nobody on 3 straight possessions and turned it over. They've gotten better. They've tightened it up a bit, but still, Brunson has not really played well. He's got 7 points. Not much out of Cat. Anunoby has put some points on the board, but mostly from the free throw line. It's been a lot of Alvarado. It's been a lot of you had Hart hit a couple threes. Knicks are they're hanging with them though. 49-44. We'll pause for a break here. We'll be right back. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, I wanted to get back in the game. So I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Ohio at highschoolofficials.com.
Here, the NBA playoffs are here, and the Knicks are geared up for a deep run. Keep it locked into Locked Up Sports for all your Knicks playoff coverage. The best expert guests, the biggest games, and the hottest takes right here on Locked Up Sports, your home for the best NBA playoff coverage on the internet.
Know what a correction officer does? Think again. The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. But it all starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Full benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. One career, many opportunities. Serve your community, your city, and build your future. Register today to take the test.
It's Tom McDonough, and you're listening to Locked Up Sports.
You're listening to the NBA playoffs on Locked Up Sports.
All right, so back here, Madison Square Garden, Knicks trail by 5 points, second quarter. Points in the paint. Knicks have come back. They were getting dominated. It's now 26-24. San Antonio with a two-point edge there in the points in the paint. Here's the Knicks with the ball. OG Anunoby into the paint, drives. Now it's Hart. Hart gets into the paint, gets it to Clarkson. It's tipped. But he gets a handle now. Anunoby, step back three from the corner. Got it. OG Anunoby. The Knicks have cut it to 2. Here's the Spurs now going out of bounds. Did they say last touch by San Antonio? I'm not sure. I think this might be Knicks ball. Nope, it's going to be San Antonio ball. Quick inbound. Champagnie from 3, no good. Rebound, Hart's got it behind the back dribble. Into the front court now. He holds up, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges, Knicks get a chance to tie or take the lead. Brunson for 3 in the lead. Got it. Jalen Brunson. And the Knicks have their first lead of the night. 50-49. And everybody on their feet. Here's Wembanyama, 15-footer. Oh, he passes it up, gives it to Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama for 3 himself. Got it. Oh, pretty shot. Victor Wembanyama quiets everybody down real quick with a 3. And it's 52-50, 3:45 to go, first half. Hart has it now for the Knicks, 14 to shoot. Hands it to Brunson near the label, guarded tightly by Vassell. Brunson comes, gets a screen from Anunoby. Champagnie now on the switch. Brunson again driving. Brunson throws up a runner from 14 feet. No good. It's short. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Going the other way. Last touch by the Knicks. Hart was the last one to get a hand on it. It went out of bounds. But the Knicks with Jalen Brunson hitting his first 3, his first big shot of the game. Gave the Knicks their first lead of the game, and right back. Wembanyama on the very next possession buried a 3 to quiet the crowd and give San Antonio back the lead. He has been much better in this game than he has in the first 2. Here's Fox now. Fox driving, right elbow jumper. Oh, to Wembanyama, who slams it home with the right hand. Oh, what a pretty pass and a pretty alley-oop. That is indefensible. You cannot guard that. Wembanyama going to the hoop. Now here's OG on the other end. OG pulls up. He has it stripped, and here gets a turnover. Here comes San Antonio into the front court. Wembanyama behind the back pass. Here's Harper misses the 3. Bodies go flying. Whistles blow. It's going to be Knicks basketball. Foul's going to be, I think, on Castle. As Brunson went hard to the ground. He's wincing in pain. It's something. I think it's his back. He fell squarely on his back. You'd rather see that than, the knee or something like that. Brunson's father, like he's a father at a PAL game, yelling at the ref, telling him to look at it, punish the guy that did that to my son. Let's see what the replay does. Oh, yeah, he ran him right over. You know what? The plan of San Antonio tonight is to get physical with the Knicks. It's to beat them up a little bit. You could tell. It's clearly something they are doing on purpose. They probably got chewed out, sick of hearing on the media and everywhere, all over the country, that they got their ass kicked physically, that the Towns kicked Wembanyama's ass in the first half. They're looking at this thing for a flagrant. This could very well be a flagrant on Castle as he went flying. He just ran Brunson over, really for no reason. But this is clearly something that they came into this game. Let's see what the call is here. So it's just a common foul. No technical, no flagrant. He ran. I mean, it was a hard foul. You know what? He didn't lift the elbow enough. He threw a shoulder into him. And I'm telling you, the Spurs are doing this on, but they're going in there tonight to beat up the Knicks. And they're doing it. Knicks got their ass kicked so far here physically in this game. Brunson's now going to shoot some free throws with 3 minutes to go. 2:59 actually. 54-50. Mike Brown is talking. He's saying that he lifted the elbow. You know what? He kept it down, I think. I think it's probably the right call. It was a hard foul. Don't get me wrong. He ran Brunson over like a fullback running over a linebacker. Here's the first free throw from Brunson. Got it. Brunson slowly kind of getting into this game here. He hit the big three a couple minutes ago. He's got 16 points. It's been a quiet 16, though. I'm sorry. He's got 11 points in 16 minutes. It's definitely been a quiet 11, though. Here comes the second free throw from Brunson. It's on its way. Got it. Got them both. He's got 12. Knicks have cut it back to 2. 54-52. Under 3 minutes to go. Knicks are 10 of 12 from the free throw line. That's a complete swap from last game. Here's a turnover as Towns steps in front of the pass, and here come the Knicks with numbers. Anunoby loses it. Hart picks it right up, goes up with the right hand, and we are tied. Josh Hart picking up the mess that Anunoby left and follows it all the way to the rim, puts it in. Hart's got 10 points, and we are tied at 54. 2:25 to go. Wembanyama has it right wing. Guarded by Towns. Oh, it looked like he traveled. Gave it to Fox, though. Fox now pulls up baseline, 17-foot jumper, and he gets it. Pretty shot, De'Aaron Fox. Baseline jumper, 56-54. Spurs with the lead. Knicks into the front court. Hart's had a hot hand here tonight. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson drives left hand into the paint. Brunson pivots down, back out to Hart. Extra pass to Anunoby. Thought about a three. Now he drives in the paint, and he slams it home with two hands. OG Anunoby. And we are tied again. 56-56. 1:45 to go. First half. Castle in the front court. Bumped by Brunson. Gets it into Anunoby. Into Wembanyama, who spins, but he's fouled as he misses the layup. Put it too hard off the glass. Foul's going to be on OG Anunoby. But the Knicks with a spurt there, spurred by the turnover, and OG Anunoby, who went pump fake the three, then went right past Wembanyama and dunked it hard with two hands to tie the game at 56. Wembanyama at the line now at the other end, shooting two, gets the first one. 1 point lead. Almost the same play Anunoby made in game two when he went past Anunoby and dunked it with two hands in the fourth quarter. 97 seconds to go. Anunoby's been the best Knick besides Josh Hart. He's got 17. Second one on its way. Rims around out. No good. Rebound. Towns has it. 1:35 to go. Knicks trail by a point. Into the front court. Bridges has it. Kicks it back out to Towns. Towns above his head with the ball. Now he puts it on the deck. Drives. Loses it. Double teamed. Oh, good pass out to Hart. Extra pass to Brunson. Brunson fakes the three. Now he drives. Left elbow. Kicks it back out to Hart for three. Got it. Josh Hart. Oh, they're still leaving him open. I can't believe they're leaving him open as he's ripping threes. He's got 13. The Knicks have a 2-point lead. 59-57. 1 minute to go in the first half. Castle spins into the paint. Castle throws, scoops up. No good on the layup. Hart the other end to Brunson. Brunson fakes the three. Now he pulls it back and he'll slow things down. 48 seconds to go. Gets in the corner. Anunoby thinks about the three. Now he puts on the deck. Knicks extra pass around the perimeter. Comes to Brunson from straight on. Got it. Jalen Brunson with a three. The Garden erupts. 62-57. Largest lead of the game for the Knicks. 35 seconds to go. Here's Fox driving, fall away, baseline jumper, no good. Towns with the rebound. Brunson slowly into the front court. Guarded by Castle. 20 seconds to go. Brunson still has it. Right-hand dribble. 10 to shoot. Brunson out near the label looking for a screen. Doesn't get one. Now he drives into the paint. Pulls up. Pivot. Gets it. Oh, nice bounce pass to Towns, who goes up. No good, but a foul is called. And Towns is going to shoot free throws with 9.6 to play in the first half. And a huge turnaround here in the last 2 minutes. After everything that San Antonio has done in this first half, and they've done them well, and they've done it well. They took leads. They've been physical. They've beaten the Knicks up. They've hit shots. They played well. And after all that, the Knicks, are going to go into halftime with a lead here. The question is it going to be 5? Is it going to be 7? Or is it going to be even more? Towns with only 7 points. He's at the line shooting a pair. 9.6 to play in the first half. 62-57. First one is good from Towns. 63-57. The last 2 minutes of these halves are so important. It was so important in game 2. It's just demoralizing for San Antonio to play as well as they played and to go in to halftime trailing by what could be 7 points. 9.6 to go. One free throw to come here for Karl-Anthony Towns. Holds the ball on his left side. Puts it on the deck 2 times. Bends his knees. Here comes the second free throw. Got it. Got them both. 7-point Knick lead. Here comes San Antonio. Fox, 5 seconds to go. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby fakes the 3. Drives into the paint. Looking. Pivots. Fall away. 10-footer. Short. No good. And the first half is over. And the Knicks, with a 42-point second quarter, they outscored San Antonio 42-24 in that second quarter. And they go into the locker room with a 7-point lead, 64-57. And like I said, huge last couple minutes. Unbelievable. So we'll be back right after this. We're going to have halftime. We're going to get Brett back on to talk about that first half. We'll be back right after this with a little bit of halftime breakdown of the first half. Knicks 64-57. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports.
Know what a correction officer does? Think again. The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles.
All right, welcome back here. Halftime, Madison Square Garden. Knicks with a 64-57 lead. Brett, I think San Antonio played better than they have played recently in these games, and they also they were physical with they beat the hell out of the Knicks, right? They beat the hell out of the Knicks, and some it's got to be demoralizing to come into the first half trailing.
Yeah, well, of course. I think that's what keeps happening. Is they come out, hot and physical and really going at them, and we see they were hitting their shots, and the Knicks came out a little bit cold. Such a big lead. You feel like the Knicks are playing bad basketball, and you feel like the Spurs did everything they could possibly do, and somehow they lost the lead. Like, it's just incredible what this Knicks team can do.
It is, and look who's having a big game. Josh Hart, right? Hitting threes.
And there you go, right away. Where would we be if he didn't hit those early threes?
And they leave him wide open. They leave him wide open.
And he was missing them at some point during the series, and and now all of a sudden that's the Josh Hart we know. And once he's ready, he makes those shots, he keeps them in that game. Well, now forget it. Now somehow the Knicks have a lead in this. This is just wild.
That's what I'm saying. The last 2 minutes
turn on you.
The last 2 minutes of a half is so important because it's got like San Antonio played well. They kicked the Knicks' ass. Physically, Towns has not had a really been impactful. Brunson wasn't impactful until the last maybe 5 or 6 minutes. But that second quarter, the Knicks blew them out. They outscored them 42-24, and somehow the points came from somewhere, right? You had 3 big threes hit by Josh Hart. You had who else had hit some threes? You had OG Anunoby, who's had a big half. He's been the big star. Anunoby
and Alvarado brought that energy. Couple nice plays. He has the and one over Wembanyama on the right side, which is so nice.
That was nice. That was nice.
Bench. But he just, he doesn't no fear. Just here you go. Let me get to my spot. If I have some space, I'm going for it.
But again, it wasn't an M1. It was like they beat up Towns. They knocked over Towns in the lane.
It felt that way because it was inside. I was looking over at the, but I look at all of that stuff and you go, how many plays? How about Brunson just getting bulldozed? And they look and absolutely saying, oh no, there was no lead up.
I think it was the right call. I think it was the right call.
No, I'm not saying it isn't. But let me tell you this: the running into somebody from straight on, like as hard as
it was like a fullback running over a linebacker.
But that's the wind up. You know what I mean? Like that, the windup is I am going to barrel over this guy. It's one thing if you have the ball and do that, they consider it a charge. But if you don't have the ball, the defender has a right to his space.
Yeah. It was clear.
So that is it. So I understand that is the foul.
San Antonio clearly has an edict. San Antonio clearly has an edict to go and beat him up, right? They brought Cornette in, and what happened? He comes in first thing, and he antagonizes Josh Hart, bumps him down to the ground. Josh Hart gets up, pushes him with 2 hands. Technical foul. I said you don't want to be stupid because you don't want to do anything stupid. Josh Hart he made the basket, got bumped by Cornette when he was getting up, came up, and then he pushed him with the 2 hands, got the technical foul, and the Knicks bench cleared. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They got to keep that.
And then you have Wembanyama, grabbing, Brunson by the head and throwing him, and then you look and Brunson no call, which, the refs are no call a lot, but that's clearly you didn't see it because
it's clearly intentional. They came in here to beat the Knicks up tonight because they got their ass kicked.
Yes, and you know what? Good for them for being the intensity. But guess what? Have you ever watched The Rabbit and the Hare? You know what? That story's pretty good story. And you watch as this team tries to come out and be like all crazy and trying to defend and doing the same thing they did in the last game. And they got to the Knicks early. But they couldn't even get to halftime this time. They couldn't even get to halftime before they wore themselves out.
No.
The Knicks' relentless defense, and the defense creates such offense for the Knicks. That's what we've seen time and time again this year. That pace, that relentless defense turning into an offense, and it doesn't matter who you have. I don't care if you're an 8-foot Victor Wembanyama. If you're on the fast break the other way off of a turnover, it doesn't matter. And that's the next team. It's just amazing how deep this bench is, how the coach is just absolutely handling them right with their minutes, with their time, and
because the Knicks were terrible. First 5 minutes, Knicks were terrible. They were throwing the ball to nobody, all over the place. Right, three straight possessions, just throwing it to nobody. Then they couldn't hit a bucket for a while. It was 7-0 run to open the game, and San Antonio did what they do. They got the ball to a 7'4" guy who's under the hoop, rather than let him shoot. And his threes will come, and they do come. He makes his shots, but that shouldn't be where you're looking for with him. And I thought San Antonio for the most part, outplayed the Knicks until you look at the score and you look up and they're down 2 and they're down 3 and then they tie the game and you're like, I can't. San Antonio, listen, this screwed. That's about as good as a half as they could play.
And you're right, but that being said, they still have a good team, and this game is not over. Well, don't forget, Bob, first 2 games, we can say, the Knicks, man, they won the first 2
they're
games.
trailing with 2 minutes left.
Both games were down to the wire, so this is kind of a little bit different because the Knicks now are playing with lead, and we know how it goes. We've seen this time and time again with the Knicks. This third quarter is where they're going to come out, and if the Knicks do what they do in the third quarter, this may be a 15, 20-point game because I feel like they really broke the will of the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama, Castle, all those guys just late in that second quarter. Like that first half, the way to close it out with 2 minutes left, it's just incredible. And the energy at the Garden is just off the chain today. I just can't, Towns, I really think the Knicks are going to just start coming off in the third
Towns
quarter.
has 9 points. Bridges has no points. McBride has no points. Brunson's got 15, but those 15, they came late, right? A lot of them. He was not good. You got OG who has 17. Hart with 13. I call that.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges in early foul trouble. He was on the bench early. He had just 2 early fouls.
And then you get foul trouble. You got Anunoby's got 2. Watch for that. You got 2 for Towns and 2 for Bridges, like you said. Yeah. So that's the foul trouble you got to watch out for San Antonio.
Yeah, but they're all right. They got 2. 2's fine. Nobody with 3. Solid.
Castle's got 2 and Bryant's got 2. That's really the only foul trouble there. So really no foul trouble. Wembanyama's always got 1. That's it. So and I'm telling you, I'm shocked that the Knicks have a 7-point lead.
Do you see the Spurs had a clear game plan at the beginning. That was Wembanyama to the hoop, be aggressive, obviously with the defense, and you see how it just wanes. They have it early, and there's only so much because the Knicks. I mean, both teams are being very physical, and I see Wembanyama getting frustrated. I don't know if he can control himself in the second half if this game gets out 8 to a 10, 12, 13-point Knick lead.
San Antonio's way more physical.
Into trouble.
They almost dirty physical.
Oh, listen. I think,
but that's what they got to do. It's okay. It's okay.
They're trying to get themselves back in the series. They realize
I agree. I think it's the right move.
No, I'm not. I am not saying there's anything wrong with it. You may see. You think dirty in the first half. You may see some real gritty stuff going on in the second half.
I think it's the right move. I think San Antonio came out and played well.
And the refs are letting them play. Clearly letting them, do this. I don't know how far they're going to let it go.
There was a couple.
Too far. In game 2,
one where I think Fox or Castle came and got smacked in the face going up for a layup. It was Castle, and he went to the ground. He didn't get the call. He got the layup. So it's going both sides. They let them play.
If you don't get it, you're going to see more and more of it. But again, this it's the NBA Finals, man. This is it. This is with the Knicks, man. Come on.
How about Clarkson? How about Clarkson with the beautiful picks the pocket of Harper, and then in the same motion throws it right to the hands of Castle, goes up and gets a 3-point play. I was like, come on.
Bad. It was so bad. And it was right off of he's having such a good sequence. Right. I mean, that was the stuff where they're lucky. That's little things where this game could already be starting to get out of hand. And the Knicks feel like they're not even the team who played better in the first half. So I
didn't think they. I couldn't believe. I looked up and I'm like, damn, up by 5, up by 7.
No. Once I saw that creep start coming back in, where it was just the intensity, I was over. As soon as the defense, and all of a sudden it was just 3 turnovers in a row. Knicks hitting threes, Brunson's hitting threes, Hart's hitting threes, Alvarado's hitting threes. It's over. If that happens, there's very few people. They're not even worried who's on the other side of the court.
Yeah, now you got to, if you're San Antonio, you got to be in that locker room going, well, what do we got to do? Right? We played well. We hit our shots. Yeah. We beat them up like we wanted to. We've done everything kind of right. Yeah, we didn't score like we wanted to in that second quarter, and our defense wasn't as good. But what do we got to do? And now we're down 7. I think I think that's a huge, just emotional.
It's like Apollo Creed versus the Russian. They just go out there what there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do.
Beat this guy up for how long? I love seeing Eli Manning. You got Eli sitting with Jeter. Eli Manning going crazy on the sideline.
they got all the special people. I mean, Robert Kraft. They got people who have nothing
Robert
to do
Kraft,
with
yeah.
the Knicks or Spurs.
Jimmy Johnson.
I don't understand
Jimmy
why
Johnson.
you would let the people. That is such a just spit in the face to any real Knicks fan who couldn't get that ticket. Even the mid-celebrity. Like, is Bobby Bacala from The Sopranos getting his ticket? Are they still letting him in the door? Because he's Celebrity Row
He's
mid-season.
probably buying it, but he's like he's front row. He gets offered it.
300s because Robert Kraft is like, I'm gonna sell your million stock.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Robert Kraft will go and buy his ticket. He don't care, right? Like Robert Kraft, he doesn't care. He says, I'm not even gonna bother going to ask the Knicks and dealing with the hassle.
Tickets. No, the Knicks are like offering those tickets. Same way like Mandami got his ticket. It was the Knicks. He called the Knicks. Hey, need a ticket. That only goes by who? Now,
and they sold it to him face value.
That list has gotten a lot more exclusive.
So they sold it to him face value, you think?
$1,000 they said, and I don't know what that means. It's got to be face. It's got to be face. 1,000.
Yeah, they probably that's the perk that he gets. I can't call. You can't call the Knicks.
They kept asking, when did that become available? Like, when was that available?
Well, they hold. Listen, they're allowed to hold tickets for people like that. As long as he pays for it, he's okay.
From the Knicks.
Yeah, as long as he. They can hold tickets. They can do whatever they want. They just can't give him tickets. He has to pay his way in. $1,000. So that shows you what the face value.
They can and they would. He can't do it because for his face value. That's what he can't do it for.
Yeah. No, he would get
show face.
He would get arrested.
To save face. No.
He would get arrested.
No, he wouldn't be arrested. Not that. He would be shunned if he was like, give me my free
Brett,
ticket.
I've had the commissioner of my department forced to retire. I know you say it's different, but it's not forced to retire because
you're right, but this is
he was driving around. He put some gas in the car.
I know. I'm not saying you're right. I'm saying that this one in particular is the guy who's saying that we don't do that anymore. So that's different. Like, I understand the other guys were like, no, I do that. Like,
I'm telling you.
Like,
what you think, Giuliani?
Give me the free dinners.
Giuliani was taking the Yankee tickets?
This is the guy who's like, no. I pay my way. I'm going to pay my way.
Was Giuliani paying for the Yankee tickets?
You know, we were at the game with Mandami at the Mets game when he snuck in last year. So pre him getting elected, he went to the Mets game and he went in and he snuck in and we were like the next section over, but he went in incognito watching the game.
He snuck in like didn't tell anybody he was going.
It's him on his social media. Nobody else there. He's like, haha, nobody even knows I'm here. Gonna be the next mayor in New York.
Yeah, I think he could do that though. He could probably do that now. Some people might not even know. You put a hat on.
Was the last time he could pull it off, and it was like 3 weeks later. You know, it was like getting to where the election time. But anyway, like
people can pull that off. The people that you don't think can pull that off can pull that off. Like remember we saw Jeff Van Gundy at the Mets game. He was just driving out of the parking lot.
Who do you think tried to pull it off on Celebrity Row this year, or
Celebrity Row, you can't pull it off.
How do they deny?
I read a whole article how they do it.
Email?
It's a very selection. What they do is you call and you say, hey, I want to, can I get Celebrity Row? And there's a very selection process and they deny a lot of people. And some of them said, because Dolan's a lunatic, right? Someone said something bad about Dolan. I forget what star it was on the internet, right? And then he called like a month or two later and he said, hey, can I get tickets, for tonight's game in the Celebrity Row, whatever. And they go, yeah, sure, we got your tickets. We got your front row here. It's going to be $3,700. And he was like, oh, really? And they're like, yeah, how would you like to pay for those?
Sorry.
And it's just like that. It's like that.
They do the same
thing. And they deny a lot of people. They deny a lot of people.
It's
a special club.
And they don't care if it's a Tuesday versus the 70, versus like the Bullets. Like that's what's
But I always look at the people right behind, like they're showing it right now. I look at the Celebrity Row, and then who's that second row right behind them? Like Mariska Haggerty is there. Like, look, there's Eli. Who's behind Eli?
Front row though, you had Tina Fey. You had a lot of money on the front. There it is. Oh, here you go, Bob. You got to get back into your second half.
67-54. Here we go. Second half.
All right, Bob,
come back for 5 minutes after the game.
We go up 3-0. We're making parade plans, Bob. I want to hear it. Let's
Goodbye, Mancini. Those plane tickets. We start booking those plane tickets.
All
right.
I'll talk to you later. Good luck. Have a good show.
All right, here we go. Second half, 64-57. Just underway. Knicks with the basketball. Brunson. And do they turn it over? I didn't see it. They did. Knicks turn it over right off the bat. And it's going to be San Antonio ball now in the backcourt. San Antonio trailing 64-57, played a good first half by all respects. There's a poked away by Towns, but it's going to be recovered by San Antonio. Fox has it. Now Champagnie puts it on the deck, drives in the paint. Left-hand scoop is good off the glass. And San Antonio, as they did in the first half, strikes first here in the second. 64-59, a 5-point lead for the Knicks. Just underway, third quarter, Game 3 NBA Finals, and a foul. It's going to be on Wemby, I think, going around the back of Towns. Knicks trying to get a 3-0 lead. Spurs trying to scratch and claw their way back into the series. Towns gets the inbound. Right wing, gets it to Brunson. Oh, and he throws it away out of bounds. Another turnover, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Knicks. Spurs go quick into the front court. Fox. Now to Castle. Wemby now on the right wing, guarded by Towns. Pitch and catch with Castle. Castle has it up top, back to Wemby. Thinks about a 3. Now he puts it on the deck, drives. Towns gets physical with him, puts it up, throws it. Champagnie for 3 in the left corner. Got it. And a foul. Oh, man. Champagnie buries the 3 on the left wing. And Brunson had contact of the chance for a 4-point play. The Queens native, the St. John alum, being hurt here. They're going to review, I believe. Let's see what they're reviewing. I think it was definitely a foul. Oh, I think he stepped on. I think Brunson came down on, or Champagnie came down on Brunson's foot. That's exactly what happened. Twisted his ankle a bit. Buried the 3. This is going to be a foul. It's going to be a common foul. Right? But is that the foul? Here's the question. Champagnie went up, hit the 3 left wing. Brunson came in. I don't think there was any contact. When Champagnie came down, he landed on the foot of Brunson, twisted his ankle. Is that a foul? They're going to call it a foul. No. I think they're going to... I didn't hear what the referee said. My apologies. Because there was no contact. There wasn't a foul really on the shot. It was just when Champagnie came down, he landed on Brunson's foot. You know, it's kind of incidental. They called the foul originally. And Champagnie, 8 points on the night, 3 of 5, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. And he's going to get a free throw. And it's going to be... did they call flagrant? There's nobody on the blocks for the free throw. Not sure what they call, but I don't know why he'd be shooting a free throw here. He misses it. Ball on lie. Once again, ball on lie. Bad call as he misses it off the heel. Champagnie really making a name for himself here in these playoffs. The St. John's alum played plenty of games right here in Madison Square Garden. Second one, got it. 1 of 2. 64-63. Knicks lead is 1. Inbound. San Antonio's got the ball back. They can take the lead. Castle has it. Double team. Gets it up to Champagnie. Pitch and catch. Back to Castle. Wide open left wing 3. No good. He missed it. Rebound. OG's got it. Oh, Castle missed a wide open 3. Brunson now in the front court. Brunson backs Castle into the lane. Gets physical. Spins. Now goes baseline. Kicks it out to OG. Hands it off back to Brunson. Brunson, 6 to shoot. Pitch and catch with Hart. Hart sets a screen. Brunson's got to do something here. 2 to shoot. Pulls up. Puts up a runner. Off the heel. No good. Rebound. Oh, Brunson got it back, and he hits a floater. Good. Pretty shot. Jalen Brunson. Not the best looking, not the prettiest possession that you've ever seen, but the Knicks will take it. They have a 3-point lead. Here's a 3 from Champagnie. No good. That was a heat check. Rebound to Mikal Bridges. He gets it ahead to Hart into the front court. Knicks with a 3-point lead in the ball. OG driving. OG, two-handed slam as he blows past everybody. 68-63. Knicks with a bit of a slow start, and they've picked it right back up. Here's Fox driving, and he's fouled as he goes in for the scoop layup by Mikal Bridges. Darren Fox will go to the line to shoot a pair. OG Anunoby with another strong move with the right hand, right down the heart of the lane, blows past everybody, and two-hand slam. Anunoby's been the best player on the court for the Knicks, besides, I'd say, Josh Hart. Brunson, on that last one, got his own rebound and buried just a 10-foot runner. Free throw is good. From Castle, 68. From Fox, 68. 64. Hits them both, 68-65. 3-point lead for the Knicks. 2.5 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Brunson brings it into the front court. Guarded tightly by Castle near the label. Calling for a screen. Hart comes and sneaks out. Now gives him the screen he asked. Switch for Champagnie now, guarded by Brunson. Champagnie guarded. Now Brunson into the paint. Looking. Oh, he swiped that. Throws it away. It's loose on the ground. Castle's got it to Wemby. Ahead. Here's Vassell, and he throws up a foul as he throws up an underhand wild shot. Knicks turn it over. Brunson lost control as he was getting into the lane. Hands were swiping at the ball all over the place. He lost control. Bodies flew on the deck. Good defense by Champagnie on Brunson that time. Looked like it was Castle that got his hand in there, though, as Brunson went by. Now free throws. And it's good. Vassell on the line. 2-point Knick lead. .908 to go, third quarter, Game 3 NBA Finals. Knicks with a 2-0 lead. Second one on its way, got them both. It's a 1-point Knick lead. 68-67. Bridges, who has yet to be heard of as far as points go, takes it up, picks up his dribble, gets harassed by Castle, now gets it to Anunoby. Anunoby facing up Wembanyama, step back, thought about a three, thought better of it, now gets it to Hart. Hart out to Brunson, right wing. Brunson puts it on the deck and a foul called away from the ball. Anunoby's on the floor. It's going to be against San Antonio. Wembanyama is going to be the culprit. Yes, he pushed. Anunoby looked like he lost his footing. He was tripping, heading to the floor anyway. And was helped out by Wembanyama. Foul called. 14 to shoot. Knicks have it. OG has it in the corner. Guarded by Champagnie. Puts it on the deck. Drives baseline. Now helped out by Wembanyama out to Brunson. Brunson now drives. Oh, nice pass to Bridges. Kicks it out. Hart for three from the corner. Way off. Rebound tapped around, but Santonio's got it. Fox now into the front court. Fox zigzagging his way into the lane. Goes up with it, and he's blocked. And foul called. Foul called on the Knicks. There were three bodies around De'Aaron Fox as he went up for the layup. It looked like a clean block, but the whistle came in. And no, they're not going to call foul. They're going to say out of bounds on the Knicks, which is a weird call. I didn't think it went out of bounds. But San Antonio with 14 to shoot. Champagnie has it. Champagnie left wing now. Castle drives into the lane, kicks it out. Fox from the left corner for three. No good off the heel. Rebound. High up goes Hart. He gets it, hands it to Brunson, and Brunson is met by Castle at midcourt. Brunson now drives hard into the lane. Oh, and he hits an unbelievable shot. Jalen Brunson, facing away from the hoop, throws it up over his head, and it lands in the basket. And the foul. Oh, man, Jalen Brunson, I don't know how he hit it. He threw it behind him as he was facing away from the basket. Contact by Fox, and somehow got it to go. And a chance at a three-point play. I don't know how he got that one, but he did. Here comes the free throw. 70-67. The free throw is good. It's a three-point play for Brunson. Knicks back with a 4-point lead. Brunson's got 20. 7 of 14 from the field. 4 of 5, though, from the charity stripe. Here's Wembanyama. Right elbow, 17-footer. Good. Pretty shot by Vincent Wembanyama. And it's a 2-point lead. 71-69. Karl Anthony Towns with the ball. In the front court. Fox swiping at it. Towns now goes. Oh, he lost control and a foul. called on Fox. That'll be his third. As Towns was really facing him up. Fox was swiping away, and then he eventually made contact. Wembayama able to square himself up on that last possession, hit a pretty 17-foot jump shot. He looks good when he shoots. I mean, he's got the look of a shooter, but he's just too big. You want him near the rim. Knicks with the ball now. 14 on the clock. Brunson gets the handoff from Cat, guarded by Castle. Driving. Brunson drives into the lane, throws up a right-hand runner. No good. Rebound. Wembayama's got it. Here come the Spurs. They're going to run. They got numbers. Right wing. Here comes the three from Vassell. Good. Oh, pretty shot. Pretty possession. Here comes the Knicks on the other end. And Josh Hart throws it away. It's tipped out of bounds. Almost a turnover. Lazy pass by Hart. San Antonio regains the lead on that three. 72-71. As they went fast on the fast break off the turnover. And Vassell found himself on the right wing, wide open for a three. Brunson inbounding from the far side, front court. Side gets it into Anunoby. Anunoby near midcourt. Guarded, good defense by Vassell. Anunoby drives, pulls up, 18-footer. Got it. Oh, pretty shot. OG Anunoby. He continues to be on fire. He continues to be the best Knick on the court. Here's at the other end. Here's Fox driving, and he's fouled. Sorry, Johnson fouled. He'll go to the line. OG Anunoby. Knicks would be way behind without him tonight. He's been the best Knick on the court all night. Hitting his jump shots, driving, strong drives to the hoop, a couple two-handed dunks as he blew past defenders. That time an 18-foot jumper. Johnson misses the first free throw off the heel. Knicks 73, Spurs 72. Third quarter, game 3. Madison Square Garden. Here's the second one. He missed them both. Oh, Kendrick Johnson missed 2 free throws. Anunoby with the rebound. And he will jog it into the front court. Now hands to Brunson. Guarded by Castle. Brunson looking for a screen. Anunoby looking to set it. There's a switch. Brunson goes with the left hand into the corner. Here's Josh Hart for 3. Got it. Josh Hart again. A big shot. 76-72. Other end. Here's Castle going up and under. Misses the layup. Rebound. The Cat. And the Knicks have it. And they rise to their feet at the Garden. Knicks with a 4-point lead. 6:20 to go. Timeout on the floor. 76-72. Huge 3. Josh Hart, OG Anunoby. Those are the 2 stars for the Knicks tonight so far. Knicks with a lead. Third quarter. We'll be back right after this. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports. Back Madison Square Garden, Knicks with a lead here in the third quarter as they have played. Listen, Josh Hart and OG Anunoby have been just, you can't even measure how big they've been for this team. They have been everything for the Knicks in this game, keeping them in it in a game where, yeah, Brunson has 20, but he hasn't been great. He's hit some shots. He's kind of got himself more influential in this game at the end of the second quarter, and even here in the third, hitting some shots, and that ridiculous behind the, when he was behind the head type of shot. But the Knicks have a 4-point lead. They've taken San Antonio's best punch, I think. San Antonio has played well here tonight. They came into a hostile environment. They opened up with a 7-0 run. They had a lead throughout the first quarter, and then in the second quarter, I mean, watching the game, you would have thought San Antonio would have had the lead, and then you look up, and the Knicks are just outscoring them within 2 points. Then all of a sudden, they have themselves a lead. They went into the half with a 7-point lead. It's now 4. So San Antonio playing a bit better. They're keeping the Knicks within arm's length here for a comeback. If they, obviously a must-win game for San Antonio. I mean, you could have said that about game 2, but once they lost that, I mean, you can't go down 3-0. The atmosphere at the Garden has been everything you thought it would be. Josh Hart has been incredible. I'm surprised that San Antonio is still leaving him open. They're still kind of leaving him, nobody on him beyond the arc as he continues to just bury threes. And he's killing them. You got Wembanyama, who's kind of playing like a zone safety, a free safety situation, and he goes out. But a lot of times he doesn't get there in time, and Hart's burying these threes, and he's burying the Spurs with them. 76-72. Here's an alley-oop. Wembanyama takes it. He misses the layup, but it's put back in by, I guess Wembanyama was the one who put it back in. 76-74. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Brunson waist-high dribble into the front court. Looks for a screen, gets it to Mitch Robinson, who's now in the game. Hands it back off to Brunson. Left elbow, 17-footer off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Spurs got it. Johnson got the rebound. Now it's Harper in the front court. Gets it to Wembanyama. Looking. Oh, nice pass inside to Johnson, who lays it in all alone. The Knicks forgot about Kenyon Johnson. And he lays it in, ties the game. 76-76. 5.5 to play. Josh Hart now drives. Josh Hart pulls up at the right elbow, gets it back down to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Castle. Shimmies into the lane, now pulls up with the dribble, gets it back to Hart. Hart left-hand dribble into the lane, fade away, 13-footer, around and out. No good. Rebound. Wembanyama scoops it to Castle, who brings it into the front court. 5:05 to go. 76-76. Wembanyama, a long three from the left wing. Got it. Oh, 30-footer from Wembanyama. Big shot. Spurs on a 7-0 run. They have a 3-point lead. Brunson right back with a three from the right wing. No good. Long rebound. Tapped out to Anunoby. Anunoby pulls up for three from the left wing. No, off the rebound. Oh, good rebound by Mitchell Robinson. He gets it back out. 10 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Brunson bumping bodies. 13-footer. No good. Mitchell Robinson lays it in. Knicks all over the boards on the offensive end. Here's San Antonio now, and a foul called. No basket as the shot went in. Mitchell Robinson all over the offensive boards there on that last possession. Knicks got 3 separate chances. Brunson came up short, air ball on a 13-footer. It's the second time it's happened, and Mitchell Robinson caught it midair, laid it in like it was an alley-oop pass. And a huge bucket. Knicks missed a couple threes there. There were a couple of heat checks. One by Josh Hart, who took a three, missed it. Anunoby got a long rebound. He missed a shot. It's a 1-point lead. Dylan Harper at the line for San Antonio. 4:29 to go. And, he gets the free throw to roll over the front of the rim and in. Not sure what the Knicks and their coaching staff and Brunson are discussing with the referees. Brunson's going to have a seat on the bench. Alvarado checks back in for the Knicks. Harper, 9 points in 19 minutes. He can get in the double figures with a free throw make here. Here's the second one on its way. Got it. 3-point lead for San Antonio. 81-78. Alvarado, Knicks have their second team in. Alvarado, Clarkson, Mitchell Robinson, Shamet, and McBride on the court for the Knicks. This is when they came in last game, and they were brilliant. And Shamet gets pushed, and he goes and bumps Vassell back. And I think he just got teed up. Shamet was driving with the right hand. He got bumped purposely by Vassell. He went back at him, talking smack, bumped him in his chest, and I'm pretty sure got a tee. Let's see, because he's arguing it. If he did, it's a cheap technical. I mean, you got to let them play out there. If he's gonna get bumped like that, you got to let him at least go back and say his piece to Vassell. Mitchell Robinson gets a nice applause as he comes out. Knicks still have the ball, so it wasn't a technical. Cat has it. Cat in now. He's the lone starter in for the Knicks. Alvarado with it right wing. Alvarado looks, gets it to Clarkson. That goes between the wickets, but he gets his hands on it. Now he puts it on the deck, drives in the paint, throws up a floater. No good. Rebound. Clarkson with the follow, his own shot, and he got it. Oh, Clarkson, they forgot about him after he took the shot, and he followed his own miss, made it. Clarkson has 7 points, 81-80. San Antonio with the ball, 3:45 to go, third quarter. Into the corner, all alone, spinning it in is Johnson. Johnson guarded by Shamet, foul called on the floor. Shamet is the culprit. I think it was did they call an offensive foul? It's a 1-point lead for San Antonio. No, the foul was on Shamet. Johnson to the line to shoot a 1-on-1, I believe. San Antonio, both teams in the bonus, makes it. Earns himself a second, 82-80. This has been a physical game on both ends. I'd say more so on San Antonio. I give them credit for coming out and playing as physical a game as they had. They beat the Knicks up in that first half. It didn't necessarily work, but they beat them up. The second one on its way, off the heel, long rebound, corralled by OG. 1 of 2 from Johnson on the line. 82-80. Knicks at 3 of 6 in the third quarter. From 3 as there's a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Johnson's going to get called. Knicks yet to turn. Did I read that right? Knicks yet to no turnovers here in the third quarter. I thought they had one, but I guess not. Anunoby to the line in the bonus of the Knicks. So is San Antonio. 82-80. Anunoby been the best player on the floor for the Knicks all night, and he makes the first free throw. It's a 1-point lead. Yeah, Johnson grabbed the jersey of Anunoby there. That's why he got the foul. Here comes the second one. No good. Too strong off the heel. Good rebound by Harper. San Antonio brings it up. Harper into the front court. Met by Shamet. He gets a screen. Harper now into the paint. Goes up with it. And he makes it. Oh, pretty move. Strong move over Karl-Anthony Towns. On the lay-in. 84-81 San Antonio. Here's Alvarado. Cat now. Cat fakes the 3. Drives. And he throws it up off the heel. No good. Rebound. Cornette's got it. Cat missed the layup into the front court. Here's Johnson driving Shamet. And Towns blocks it and takes it away. Turnover. Towns ripped it away. Here comes Alvarado into the front court. Alvarado all the way high off the glass. No good. Rebound to Harper. And back and forth we go. 2:40 to go. Third quarter. Harper's got it. Looking, guarded by Anunoby. Harper pulls up, 13-footer high, off the heel, no good. Rebound, batted around. Cornette's got it, and he falls to the ground. A foul called as Cornette hits the deck hard. Back of his head slammed into the floor. But he had the ball, and a foul was called. A reach-in. It's either going to be on Towns or I think Shamet was the other one there. We'll see. We'll see when we come back. I want to look at the stats here in the third quarter. Don't forget, thank you to everybody for watching the stream, sharing the stream, watching Game 3 with myself, Brett, at halftime and pregame and postgame. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, if you're watching or listening on one of our social media networks, to follow us on that social media network and like it and share it. Tell your friends. Locked Up Sports, the best New York sports talk on the internet. We appreciate every single one of you guys. And there's a bunch of you here tonight, so we appreciate it. Like I said, we can't show the game. There's a couple people have asked because, we put a bid in for the coverage of NBA playoffs, but we were outbid by Disney and ABC by a couple $1 billion. So we lost that bid. We did the best we could. We lost the bid, and here, this is what you get. So I just wanted to bring up 1 second here. It said the Knicks had not turned the ball over. I thought they had in the third quarter. I thought they had. But let's give you a quick reset. Wembanyama's got 20. He's 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He's also got 12 rebounds. OG Anunoby, who, for my money, has been the best player on the Knicks on the floor, 22 points, 7 of 9, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Let's go with the team stats here. As we come up on the last couple of minutes of the third quarter, Knicks is shooting 51.8%. San Antonio 52.5%. Basically even. Both teams 9 of 21 from the three-point line. From beyond the three-point line. Knicks 14 of 17 from the free throw. It's about as even as it gets. Listen, it's as even as it gets this game. 29 rebounds for the Knicks, 24 for San Antonio. Turnovers. Let's see. Turnovers 11 for the Knicks. Now, they had a lot in the first half. In the first quarter, they had 3 or 4, right off the bat like that. Points off of turnovers has been big for San Antonio, 19-5. Fast break points, 9 for the Knicks, 5 for San Antonio. The points in the paint, which has been a big point of contention for San Antonio because they've been getting beat on points in the paint. And they really shouldn't be. Tonight it's even, 38 for the Knicks, 36 for San Antonio. Listen, this game is about as even as it gets, and the score is telling you that. 84-81, back and forth we go. Third quarter, San Antonio trailed by 7 at the half. They have outscored the Knicks 27-17 in the third quarter. Knicks with a huge second quarter, outscoring San Antonio 42-24. And that's where we are. 84-81 right now. Game 3. Full house, Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena. It doesn't get any better than this. New York City. Presidents in the building. Mayors in the building. Every star you could think of, sports, entertainment in the building. And because of that, you're not in the building and I'm not in the building. But it is what it is. Bill Bradley, Oscar Robertson, they're going through them now. They're showing some of the old Knicks, who, of course, are there, So Cornette at the line, shooting free throws here. On its way, got the first one. It's a 4-point lead for San Antonio, 85-81. Cornette has really been sent out there the couple times he's been out there to really just kind of, throw around Knicks and be a physical presence. Makes them both as the second one goes down. 86-81. It's a 5-point lead. Largest lead of the half for San Antonio. Largest lead since they've given up the lead late in the second quarter. Alvarado now in the front court. Gets it to Towns. Towns guarded by Cornette. Fakes the three. Now he looks to drive. Step back in the corner. Alvarado puts it on the deck. Drives into the paint. Across Shamet in the near corner. Got it. Landry Shamet with a huge 3. The Knicks have cut it to 2. Every time he needs to come up with a shot, he does. Landry Shamet, unbelievable. Here's San Antonio. Champagny now back to Vassell. Castle has it. Castle drives, kicks it out. Extra pass. Champagny alone up top for 3. Got it. Julian Champagnie with a huge shot to answer the three of Shamit's. Knicks now in the front court. 5-point lead for San Antonio. Alvarado's got it. He's pivoting around. He picked up his dribble. Gets it now to Clarkson. Clarkson in the corner. Guarded by Cornette. Puts it on the deck. Drives in the paint. Fadeaway. 8-footer. Rolls around and out. No good. Rebound Towns, and he's got it. Oh, Karl-Anthony Towns with the follow. Huge shot. 89-86, 3-point lead. Champagnie again from the left wing, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound loose, grabbed by Alvarado, and he's going to push it up to Shamet. Shamet into the front court for the Knicks. 1:05 to go, third quarter. Shamet waits for his teammates to come. Now he settles it down, gets it to Towns, left wing. Towns puts it on the deck, picks up the dribble. Now he's double teamed. Is he trapped? Oh, they're going to go try and steal it. Towns looking, still fights out of it, gets it to Clarkson. Knicks got to go. They got to shoot. 2 seconds to shoot. Clarkson for three. Got it. Oh, what a shot. As the shot clock expired. Knicks tie the game. 89-89. Clarkson's got 10 points. The Knicks would be sunk without their bench. Here's a three, and it got it. Oh, is that Dylan Harper drains a long three. 92-89. Spurs regain the lead. Harper with 13. Here's the Knicks. 22 seconds to go. 9-second difference. Shot to game clock. 10 seconds to shoot. Bridges looks, drives, pulls up from the free throw line. Got it. Mikal Bridges. Knicks need Mikal Bridges. Here's now 5 seconds to shoot, 5 seconds to go. Here's a three for San Antonio, in and out, no good. Rebound, and the third quarter comes to an end. San Antonio outscored the Knicks by 8 points in that third quarter. They lead by 1. 12 minutes left in game 3. Knicks trying to take an almost insurmountable 3-0 lead. Spurs trying to get back in the series. 1-point game. Stick around, folks. We got a hell of a fourth quarter coming up. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports. .12 minutes to go here in game 3. Wembanyama's got 22. He leads the Spurs. Castle with 18. The Knicks in that third quarter were outscored by 8 points by San Antonio. That's why they have a 1-point lead. San Antonio has a 1-point lead as we head into the final 12 minutes, which should be a fantastic, gut-wrenching 12 minutes. as basically the rest of the series, the fourth quarters have gone. So hold on, buckle up, folks. Thanks for joining us. We want to thank every one of you for joining us here on Locked Up Sports for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Don't forget, like the stream, share the stream, and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And if you're listening on one of our social media platforms, follow us on that platform and share the stream. Tell your friends about us. We got the best New York sports talk on the internet, hands down. And I think the best streaming, scoreboard, play-by-play, whatever you call this thing that we do here. I think we got the best one of these deals going. So Brett will be back after the game for a post-game with us. Bench points, San Antonio, as good as the Knicks have been, San Antonio with 23-20 lead the bench points. Knicks bench has been great throughout the playoffs. It's been good again tonight, too. Knicks get big points. Here's San Antonio start the fourth quarter. Wembanyama has it down. He's fouled on the floor by Towns. As we might be starting to look at some foul trouble here. Let me take a look at the foul trouble. So you got, let's see, the Knicks. That's going to be 4 on Towns. So Towns got to watch out here. Here's the San Antonio with the ball. Oh, wide open 3. Off the heel, no good. Rebound bounced around and a foul called. Johnson had his hands on it. He was fouled. Bridges is going to get called for it. 92-91. Let me fix the score here. Here's the inbound. Oh, and an alley-oop to Wembanyama, who throws it down with 2 hands. Beautiful pass by Castle. 94-91 three-point lead. Here's a 3. Alvarado, no good off the heel. Rebound. Oh, Shamet went way up and gets it back to Alvarado. Now he's going to regroup. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges has it. Bridges puts it on the deck. Drives. Baseline. Now he pulls it up. Has it knocked away out of bounds by Johnson. We'll keep it right here. Last touch by San Antonio. (94-91) San Antonio with a 3-point lead. Just underway, fourth quarter. Knicks will be inbounding the ball. 3 seconds to shoot. They're going to have to get a quick catch and shoot. Clarkson has it. Spins. Turnaround. Baseline jumper. No good. Misses everything. San Antonio takes it into the front court. Wembanyama has it outside the 3-point line. Looking. Throws it. Gets it. Johnson drives and he's blocked. Oh, and a foul called. Oh, Clarkson, I thought, had a pretty block. And they're going to call a foul. Got him on the forearm. 94-91. Free throws coming for San Antonio. Let's see how long the Knicks go with the second team here. Brunson on the bench. They do have Bridges on the court. Towns on the court with 4 fouls. But Brunson and OG are on the bench right now. Knicks trying to steal some minutes and stay within striking distance. Game 4 will be Wednesday right here, Madison Square Garden. Here comes the second one. Got them both. It's a 5-point lead for the Spurs. Knicks now into the front court. Alvarado, right-hand dribble, guarded by Fox. Puts it on the deck, looking to drive, directing traffic, hands it now to Clarkson. 10 to shoot. Clarkson behind the back dribble, and he's stripped by Fox. Here he comes into the front court. Feeds it. Oh, and it's stolen by Bridges. Good defense coming back. Getting his hand on it out of bounds. And Alvarado goes flying right into Michael Bloomberg in the front row. Just to make sure he's all right. Alvarado took out Michael Bloomberg. He's checking himself now. Says he's fine. Bunch of people going over to check the former mayor. The Knicks turned it over. San Antonio tried to break out. Bridges came back, got a hand on the pass, coming back on defense. It went out of bounds. Alvarado chased it out of bounds right into the lap of Michael Bloomberg. Seems to be all right. Inbounding now, the Spurs have it. Wemby has it left wing, guarded by Towns. Puts on the deck, drives into the paint, looking. Oh, and it's again stolen, but off the hands of Shamet out of bounds. Or Shamet. Good defense that time by Towns on Wembanyama. Towns, don't forget, 4 fouls. Minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Wemby's got it, facing up Towns. Looking, Towns, guarding, step back. Oh, he got his hand on the ball. Gets it to Fox for 3, no good. Rebound, Castle's got the rebound, offensive rebound, and he's blocked by Bridges. Oh, beautiful play. Knicks got the ball. Alvarado into the front court. Now he's going to slow it down. 5-point lead, 10:05 to go, fourth quarter. Hart has it now. Hart puts on the deck. Bridges with 8 to shoot. Bridges left-hand dribble, crossover into the lane, drives, kicks it out. Shamet looking, puts up a wild 3, and no foul called. He was looking for a foul, contact, nothing called. Spurs come away with it into the front court. Fox on the deck, into the lane, gets it out. Wembanyama thinks about a long 3, then thinks better of it. Now he picks up his dribble, gets it to Castle, fires a 3, no good. Rebound, Bridges. And the Knicks survive. 96-91. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Shamet for 3. In the corner, no good. Alvarado comes flying in, misses the rebound. It's recovered by San Antonio, and they advance it into the front court. Ahead, Wembanyama now under the hoop, and a foul called on the floor. Shamet got a hand in on Wembanyama as he went up to try and catch the pass. Pretty wild sequence right there. Alvarado came flying in to try and get that rebound, and he just went past everybody and under the floor. Right after almost taking out Michael Bloomberg in the front row at the other end, he went flying into the front row behind the hoop. Here comes Brunson now back in. Alvarado, job well done for Alvarado as he goes to the bench. Mitchell Robinson also checks in. Karl Anthony Towns will take a seat. He'll take a breather. 96-91. Bridges, Hart, Shamet, Mitchell Robinson, and Brunson, the 5 Knicks on the floor. Here's Champagnie. Champagnie drives, looking, throws up a runner off the heel. No good. Rebound. Bridges got it, and he's going to bring it up. Knicks with the ball, trailing by 5. Bridges gets a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Now drives into the paint. Right elbow, fade away. Oh, no good. Off the front iron. And Harper comes down with the rebound for San Antonio. Harper now between the legs into the front court, guarded by Shamet, kicks it out around the Champagnie in the corner. Pretty bounce pass into Johnson, who lays it in off the glass. Pretty pass by Julian Champagnie. And the lead is 7 for San Antonio. 12 turnovers for the Knicks. Here's Brunson now. Brunson into the paint. Looking, scoops it up right hand. No good. Right there with the rebound. A tip in is Mitchell Robinson. Oh, Mitchell Robinson's got about 6 points like that tonight. Tip it in. Brunson misses. 98-93. Harper gives it to Wembanyama. Gets it back out to Castle. Now to Harper for 3. Back of the iron. No good. And a foul is called. Oh, man. I think it's on Robinson grabbing the hand of Wembanyama. It was a bad-looking 3. It went off way too strong. And they're going to get Bridges. I don't know. That's a cheap foul to me. San Antonio in the bonus. Wembanyama, 24 points. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He's had a good game. Good rebound game after the not a great game in game 2. He hits the first free throw. 99-93. Spurs with the lead. This is nothing new, though. Spurs have had the lead in both fourth quarters of games 1 and 2. And that was, in the last minute or 2 of each of those games. There's still 8 minutes to play here. So you could say Knicks got them right where they want them. Wembanyama bends the knees, second one on the way. Got them both. They hit the century mark, 100-93. San Antonio with a lead, 8:05 to go, fourth quarter. Game 3, Knicks with a 2-0 series lead and a foul on Brunson. Castle, as Brunson brought it into the front court. McBride checks in now for the Knicks. Not sure who went out. Looks like maybe Shamet. But either way, Brunson's going to inbound. Gets it to Mitchell Robinson. Hands it back to Brunson. Sets the screen now. Brunson right hand. Drives. Puts it into the paint. Goes up. Nope. He's going to hit Hart for three in the corner. No good. Oh, Josh Hart, who has been pretty reliable tonight from three. Missed that one. 7-point lead. Knicks got to play some defense. Oh, and a three from Wembanyama way outside, and a foul, a chance for a 4-point play. Wembanyama goes to the deck. He hit it. He's, looks like he's hurting, but he is fine. He's smiling on his face as he hit a long three and got fouled. Chance for a 4-point play and a huge shot by the alien, and it's a 10-point lead just like that. 7:45 to go. Knicks are 0 for 4 from three. Let's see the replay as he hit the three about 30 feet out. Oh. Mitchell Robinson went up. He tried to stop himself from jumping. He thought it was a head fake, and he just right into the body of Wembanyama. They're going crazy in San Antonio at their watch party. Knicks have been in this position before. They trail by 10. Free throw coming for Wembanyama when we get back. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports. We'll be right back. (103-93), 10-point lead. Once again, thank you to everybody watching here on the stream. We've got a whole bunch of people right now. It looks like there's over almost 4,000 people listening on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever we are. Don't forget to share the stream, like the stream, tell your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you are watching on one of our social media platforms, don't forget to follow us on that platform. Knicks trail by 10, game 3 here, Madison Square Garden. And the Knicks, like I said, familiar territory, right? Knicks have trailed in both fourth quarters of these games in games 1 and 2. So, but San Antonio seems to be determined. A big three just hit by Wembanyama. He was drew the contact from Mitchell Robinson, so he's going to have a free throw for a 4-point play and an 11-point lead. Knicks, as well as they played the second half. Let's see what they're going to say here. Hold on one second. The referee is saying, listen, it's clearly a foul. I mean, he went into him with there was clearly contact. I don't know what they're even looking at. It's definitely not a flagrant. I don't know what. So the call was overturned. Wow. So the call's overturned. They're going to call a foul before the shot. How about that? Huge. So that three doesn't count. Take the three off the board. Knicks with the ball now. Brunson has it in the front court. Brunson drives, looking, puts it up, scoops it up with the left hand and in. Jalen Brunson. Oh, what a turn of events. Wembanyama goes from hitting a three, possibly a 4-point play, to it being taken off the board. Brunson goes to the hole, hits the shot. It's a 5-point lead. The Knicks are in business. Oh, man. I don't know exactly what the call was at the other end, but they took the 3 off the board from Wembanyama. I'm guessing there was a foul before the shot, or it couldn't even have been a foul. I don't know what they call it. Listen, if you know, somebody put in the chat what they called, because I clearly don't have the sound here. I didn't get to hear it. But put in the chat what they called on that last play. Why were those 3 points taken off the board? Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that I know, because I didn't hear it. But here we go. Either way, big turn of events, because then the Knicks at the other end, Brunson comes down, drives the lane, lays it in, and just like that, it goes from possibly an 11-point lead if he hits the free throw down to a 5-point lead. It's a 6-point swing, and that is huge with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Wow. Big turn of events. Let's pause 10 seconds. We'll be right back, folks. Again, put in the chat, if you can, why that 3 was taken off the board from Wembanyama. I'm not sure. We'll be back right after this. All right, we're back. Again, huge turn of events here. A 3-point, possibly a 4-point play opportunity taken off the board for San Antonio. Wembanyama hit the 3, was fouled by Mitchell Robinson. They took it off the board. Knicks challenged, successful challenge. Then at the other end, Brunson right to the hoop, lays it in. Knicks now trail by 5, 100-95, with about 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of Game 3. Knicks trying to take basically an insurmountable 3-0 series lead. Spurs trying to scratch and claw their way back into the series, get it to 2-1. Still work to do, but progress, and they have played better than they have. This has been their best game, in my opinion, of the 3 that they have played, the Spurs. But it's got to be a bit demoralizing. Like I said, they played so well. The Knicks have not played great. They've played good at times. They've gotten key shots to fall. It's been very physical, and they've hung in the whole way. So 100-95. Let me see if I can, hold on. So they called the foul on Wembanyama. They're saying he pushed him, that he pushed Robinson. I don't know. Either way, Spurs with the ball, 5-point lead, 7:20 to go. Harper has it up top, 10 to shoot. Harper kicks it over Fox for 3. No good, off the heel, long rebound, and it's off Wembanyama's hand, out of bounds, going the other way. Knicks basketball. And I think San Antonio might challenge this one right here, saying that Wembanyama was grabbed by either maybe Anunoby. No, by Towns it would be. That would be his 5th, and he was grabbed. The hand was grabbed, but you know what? Wembanyama was grabbing him around the waist too. We'll see what they do. Timeout has been called. It's a 5-point lead, but again, just to clarify, they called Robinson when he went up to block the 3-pointer, when he went up to contest the 3-pointer that Wemby was taking. He was pushed on his way up. The Knicks spotted it. They challenged it. Great spot, great challenge, huge turnaround. I mean, that's a 6-point turnaround right there. And because of it, instead of being 103, possibly 104 to 93, the score is 100 to 95 after the Knicks go down and hit a bucket. And you got now San Antonio. We'll see what the outcome of this is. Right now, it's Knicks basketball trailing by 5. 7 minutes to go. Fourth quarter, game 3. Last gasp for San Antonio here in this fourth quarter. This is their last shot in this series. Let's see what the call is. Okay, so they're going to call the foul on Towns. That's his 5th. And Wembanyama's going to shoot some free throws, so a turnaround here going the other way in San Antonio's favor. It's a good call. It's the right call. He did grab his arm as Wembanyama went to grab the rebound with the one hand. So both teams with successful challenges, crucial challenges, and both teams get him right. Wembanyama on the line, 7:12 to go. 5-point lead. Spurs have been stuck at 100 for a couple minutes now. Quiet Madison Square Garden now. Hits the first one, 101-95. San Antonio. Wembanyama, 1 free throw to come. Deep breath at the line. 2 deep breaths at the line. Spins the ball, bends his knees, and the second one on its way. Got it. Got them both. 7-point lead for San Antonio. 102-95. Wembanyama's got 28. Here comes Brunson now. Brunson, good defense, tight defense from Harper. Just over into the front court. Brunson, 13 to shoot. Still back near the label, directing traffic. Harper all over him. Brunson, nowhere to go. Pinned against the sideline. Double team now as Vassell comes, gets it to Anunoby. Anunoby pulls up, 15-footer. Got the rolling in. Oh, gee, Anunoby gets the shooter's roll as it hit every part of the rim and then bounced in. 102-97. Knicks need some stops. Here's Fox has it. Fox, 10 to shoot for San Antonio. Between the leg dribble, guarded by Brunson. Now drives in the lane, off the glass and in. Oh, he split the defenders, Brunson and Hart, and right to the hoop. Pretty move, Darren Fox. 104-97. Brunson now with it. Back and forth we go. Gets a screen from Hart. Wembanyama on the switch, looking to have him. Heads it off. Here's a 3 from McBride. No good. Rebound gathered by San Antonio. Harper has a Harper all the way with a layup. No good. Knicks are going to push it now. They're going to go. They got numbers. Hart into the front court. Towns for 3. Short. Way short. Brunson gets the rebound now. Brunson puts it back up off the glass and in. And the foul. Jalen Brunson. Huge chance. Huge rebound off of Champagne's fingers, right into Brunson's hand, off the glass and in. Chance at a 3-point play. And the Knicks keep scratching and clawing. Brunson's got 24. It'll be 25 if he makes the free throw. On its way. Got it. It's a 4-point game. 5:50 to go. Fourth quarter. Here's Fox with it. Fox looking, throws up an alley-oop for Wembanyama, who tips it in. Oh, pretty play. That's worked all night for San Antonio. The alley-oop and just let Wembanyama use his size. It makes sense. Brunson in the front court. 6-point lead for San Antonio. 5.5 to go. Guarded by Fox. 10 to shoot. Oh, Brunson loses the handle. He's got it now. He throws it off of San Antonio player and out of bounds as he was going out of bounds himself to save it. Let's see what happened. Let's see what they're saying. Brunson was falling out of bounds. threw it off of the play, or threw it off of San Antonio's player. Now the coaches are arguing with each other. Knicks inbound, the Hart comes, gets it to Anunoby, and now they get whistles. Let's see what's going on here. San Antonio was trying to sub a player in to see if they could look at it. Look at that play with Brunson going out of bounds. Get a couple extra seconds. The refs didn't allow it. Then they blew the whistle. I don't know why they blew the whistle on that play after the Knicks' quick inbound. Both teams are now arguing with each other. Both coaches are arguing with each other. It's a slick play by San Antonio. They didn't get away with it, though. I don't blame him for trying, though. Shaman inbound and gets it to OG, top of the key. 5 to shoot. OG puts it on the deck, pulls up for 3. Short. Rebound. Hart's got the rebound. Out to Shaman. Shaman for 3. In and out, no good. Another rebound is grabbed by Champagnie. Oh, the Knicks missed multiple threes on that one. Into the front court. Fox has it. Fox driving, pulls up, fadeaway, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Brunson. Brunson now into the front court. 5 minutes to go. 6-point lead. Brunson, oh, he lost the handle right into the hands of Champagnie. Turnover, Knicks into the front court. Castle now. Wemby's got it. Oh, mismatch. Shamit's on him. Wemby spins into the lane, throws it off the glass. He's fouled. Oh, the Knicks missed a couple three-pointers. Big chances to get back within 3. And then they turned it over. Brunson lost his handle on the dribble, lost control of it right into the hands of Julian Champagnie. And at the other end, Wembanyama's fouled by Shamet. He'll shoot a pair. Chance to make it an 8-point lead for San Antonio. Under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. First one on its way. Got it. Victor Wembanyama's money from the line. He's got 31 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Just his presence in this game has been more than it was in the first 2 games. The points number is not, it's not that much more than it was. It is the most, but it's just his presence. He's played a much better game. 107-100. Second one, got them both. San Antonio has an 8-point lead. Landry Shamet has struggled from the field. He's only got 3 points in 22 minutes. Here's Brunson off the pick. Throws up a runner. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound. Wembanyama, and San Antonio's got it. They push it into the front court with an 8-point lead and the ball and 4.5 to play. Harper has it. Harper looking, drives, spins in the lane, goes up with the right hand, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. We'll keep it right here. 10 to shoot. Dylan Harper went into the lane a little bit uncontrolled, got it knocked out of his hands. And I think we have a timeout. San Antonio. It's an 8-point lead for the Spurs, 108-100. As we come down to the waning minutes of Game 3 here in the NBA Finals. Knicks in a familiar spot. Wouldn't be the first time they were down 8 last couple minutes or 10. They've been able to overcome it. They have a 13-game win streak in the playoffs on the line. Listen, it's going to be a fantastic couple minutes. We'll be right back. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports. So they're looking at this out of bounds play to see who it went off of last. The call was off the Knicks. It's close. It looked like it might not have touched either of the Knicks, either Anunoby and Towns. Both had their hands in there. I don't know if there's enough to overturn it, though, to be honest with you. Let's see. There you go. Overturned. Knicks didn't touch it. Out of bounds. San Antonio last touched it. Knicks basketball. Mike Brown and the Knicks with another crucial, successful challenge. And here we go. 4:25 to go. 8-point lead for San Antonio. Knicks with the ball. Man. Second half, San Antonio's played much better. They've outscored the Knicks 51-36 in the second half. After being outscored, the Knicks went into halftime with a 7-point lead. Knicks got their starting 5 out, I believe, back out on the court here for the final couple minutes. Hart, Brunson, or Shamit's out there. Shamit's been cold, only 3 points. Hart brings it into the front court. Guarded by Castle. Gets a screen from Towns. Left hand dribble. Oh, pretty pass to Shamet. Kicks it out. Extra pass. Towns straight on from 3. No, he's going to move it around. Shamet's got it again into the paint. He's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, beautiful block. Slammed it off of the backboard. Knicks with great ball movement, but Wembanyama was too tall and he smashed it off the backboard. Here's in the front court. Wembanyama out. Takes a 3. Short off the front of the rim. Way up is Dylan Harper Dylan Harper for the rebound, and he gives to Wembanyama, who blows the layup. Here's Brunson in the front court. Brunson is fouled going up. He's going to go to the line. Oh, man. Wembanyama got a great block on Shamet after the Knicks moved the ball around beautifully. Everybody touched it. Shamet beat Wembanyama, and he just caught him up from behind and swatted the ball away off the backboard. Then missed a 3 at the other end. Huge block. Great block by Wembanyama. He got beat by Shamet on the drive, and he caught up with him and blocked him. Here's free throws for Brunson. He makes the first one. 108-101. Knicks keeping contact here. They have not played well in this second half, but still within striking distance. And that's the way this team has played. They found ways to win. Can they do it again tonight? They've found ways to come back from 22 points down in the fourth quarter. They found ways to win like they did last game. They have found ways every which way to win. They've been blowing teams out. Every way. Can they do it again tonight? In front of this Garden crowd that paid a lot of money to see them. Don't want to send them home. You don't want to send these people home and spend $10,000 on a ticket disappointed. I mean, craziness. Michael Bloomberg got himself into the action as Alvarado went flying into his seat. We want to thank everybody for watching the stream. A lot of people on the stream here tonight. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, if you're watching or listening on one of our social media platforms, follow us on that platform. Share the stream. Make sure you hit the like button and tell your friends. Locked Up Sports, the best New York sports talk on the internet. The very best content. We got Brett coming back post-game right after the game for a couple minutes as we wrap it up. Here, Game 3. Knicks looking to go up 3-0. Spurs looking to get themselves back in this series. Spurs lost the first 2 at home. Knicks now at home. They're showing a 4-screen cut of all the watch parties going on. They also showed the San Antonio. Brunson at the line here. Another free throw to go. 26 points for Brunson. Not a great game for Brunson, but he's put up his numbers. Second free throw on its way. Got them both. 6-point lead. Spurs with the ball and a 6-point lead. 3:35 to go. into the front court. Fox has it guarded by Brunson. Now it's Castle. Castle puts it on the deck, gets out to Fox. Fox pulls up. Oh, good defense. He falls to the ground. Did he travel? Oh, it's loose. It's out of bounds. We're going the other way. Turnover. Huge defense by Anunoby, who again has been the best player on the court. Brunson brings it into the front court. Banging bodies with Castle. Gets a screen from Towns. Picks up his dribble. Pitch and catch with Towns. I'm sorry, with Bridges. Now gets it back. Bridges in the point. Gets out. Cat for three. Oh, in and out. No good. Rebound to San Antonio. Knicks missed a couple crucial threes down the stretch here. Here's Castle now. Castle drives. Kicks it out. Extra pass. A three from Vassell. No good. Rebound. Towns has it. Knicks still avoid danger. Trail by 6. 2:40 to go. Brunson guarded by Vassell. Brunson looking, crossover, drives, right elbow, now kicks it out hard, back to Brunson from straight on, fakes the three, now he drives in the paint, goes all the way, and he's blocked by Castle. Oh, what a play. Ball's on the deck, and it's swatted out of the hands of Towns and out of bounds. Knicks will retain possession with 4.7 to shoot. Oh, man, beautiful play by Castle, the block. Brunson shot. The ball was on the ground. Towns found himself with it, was going up for a shot, and was swatted away. Out of bounds by Fox. And the Knicks will inbound. 4.7 to shoot. Gets it into Towns, who puts it up, and is he fouled? No. Out of bounds, though. He's the block. Last touch by San Antonio. No foul called. 3.2 on the shot clock now. Let's see if the Knicks are going to challenge this. Let's see if Towns was fouled. It was a good inbound. Got him the ball. I don't know. They get it in. Gives it back to Brunson. He's got to put it up. Right elbow jumper. Got it. Oh, big shot. There's Brunson. 4-point lead. 108-104. Captain clutch. And they rise to their feet at Madison Square Garden. 2:05 to go. Castle with the ball. 8 to shoot. Gets it to Wemby. Guarded by Towns. Wemby puts it on the deck. Wemby driving top of the key. Feeds it out to Castle for three. Got it. Oh, big shot. Stephen Castle. That's a backbreaker. 111-104. Huge shot by Castle from way outside. Bridges now in the front court. Bridges puts it on the deck. Oh, almost lost the handle. Gets it back. 10 to shoot. Bridges hands it off to Brunson. Brunson's going to have to go here. He's got 5 to shoot. He's way out by the label. Gets a screen. Now kicks it in the corner. Bridges for three. No good. Rebound, San Antonio. And now they're in the driver's seat. 80 seconds to play. Wembanyama has it. Back to Castle. It's his 8-point lead. 111-104. 1:15 to go. Castle looking. Guarded by Brunson. Gets a screen by Wemby. Castle looking, kicks it out. Here's a three from Harper off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound, Hart. Knicks have life. Hart up to Anunoby. Anunoby's going to take it all the way. He's rejected, and a foul is called. Anunoby to the free throw line. Not what San Antonio wanted to do there. You don't want to put the Knicks in a position to score points with the clock stopped. As Anunoby again has just been brilliant tonight, blows past Wembanyama and forces him to foul as he went up for the layup. Probably should have just let Anunoby get the two. San Antonio had a shot to put it away, and Anunoby misses the first free throw off the back of the iron. No good. 59.6 to go. 111-104. San Antonio with the lead. Anunoby, 24 points at the free throw line. Here's the second one. He's got 25. He hits 1 of 2. It's a 6-point lead. Knicks need to play defense, and they can't really have any empty trips. 111-105. Nervous Madison Square Garden on their feet. Fox with the ball in the front court. He's got 10 to shoot. Brunson all over him. Now Anunoby. Fox drives, looking, kicks it out. Here's a three from Harper. No good. Knicks still have life. Brunson with the rebound. Here comes Brunson now into the front court. Brunson looking, pulls up for three. Got it! Jalen Brunson, 3-point game. 28 seconds to go. 111-108. Oh my goodness, huge shot. Fox. Dribble between the legs, looking, drives, 15-footer. Up, got it all, big shot. Darren Fox, huge shot. It's a 5-point game. Timeout on the floor. 12.2 seconds to go. Sorry, it's a 4-point game. No, it's a 5-point game. 113-108. Huge shot right there by Fox. A 15-foot fadeaway, and he buries it after Brunson hits the huge three to give the Knicks life. And now the Knicks are in trouble. Down 5. 12 seconds to go. They do have the ball, but this is asking a lot now. Give credit to San Antonio, who have just battled in this game, and they did not lay down at all tonight. They beat the hell out of the Knicks physically in the first half, and here in the second half, they are just outplaying the Knicks. And they are hitting huge clutch shots. Wembanyama hit a couple. Fox has hit a number of them, including the last two. Huge shots. Just back-breaking shots. That one especially. It's a 5-point lead. Now you have a couple options. You're going to need San Antonio at some point along the way to miss a couple free throws if you're going to want to have a chance, or you're going to have to get a turnover, something like that on the inbound. But you're going to need help here if you're the Knicks. If you want to have some kind of miraculous comeback, which, listen, with what the Knicks have done over the past month and a half, it's certainly not out of the realm of possibilities, I'll tell you that much. But here we go. Knicks inbounding, near side, front court. Josh Hart will be inbounding the ball. Knicks got to go quick. 12.2 seconds. They trail by 5. Vassell checks in. You don't need a 3 here, but you got to go quick. Hart looking, gets it into Anunoby. Turn around in the corner, puts up a 3. Got it! Anunoby with a 3. Knicks are alive. 2-point game. Oh, man, every time the Knicks, you think they're out of it, they just hit a big shot like that. And they are right back in it. $113-111. Anunoby with a hand in his face. Buries a corner 3 off the inbound. Harper was right on him like glue. Hand in his face. Made no difference. Anunoby. Beautiful shot. He's been huge tonight. Been the best player on the court for the Knicks. So let's reset it for you. Each team with a timeout. No fouls to give either side. San Antonio with a challenge. The Knicks no challenges. 9.4 to go. San Antonio will be inbounding the ball up by 2. And they will inbound it. They will get to advance it because of the timeout. So a huge shot by Anunoby. Knicks are going to need to, they could go for a steal. I guess, you know what, you be aggressive. Go for a steal, and if you don't get the steal, you're going to have to foul right away. And like I said, you're going to need a little help. You're going to need San Antonio to miss a free throw. Certainly doable. So San Antonio get to advance the ball into the front court. They will inbound far side, right in front of their own bench. Knicks are what they're going to do is go for a steal, and if they don't get the steal, they got to foul right away with only 9.4 to go. 113-111. Here we go. Here's the inbound. They get it to Fox, gets it back to Castle. Castle is fouled. 6.8 to go. Good play right there on the inbound. Harper came flying out, got it to Harper, back to Castle. And Castle on the line with 21 points, 3 of 4 from the line tonight, 81% in these playoffs. Huge, huge free throws. If he misses one, the Knicks have life. Here's the first one on its way. Got it. Clutch free throw. 114, 111, 6.8 to go. You could still go for a quick 2 if you're the Knicks if he makes this. If he misses it, San Antonio, you got to see, are they going to foul? Are they going to let the Knicks take the shot? Mitchell Robinson's going to check in. I guess to try and grab a rebound if he misses it. Knicks do have a timeout, so if the Knicks get the rebound, they're going to take the timeout. Probably get a timeout either way here. Huge free throw. Castle at the line. 2 bounces, 3 bounces, bends the knees, on its way. Got it. Oh, big free throws. Stephen Castle, clutch free throws. And it's a 115, 111, 4-point lead. Now for San Antonio, 6.8 to go. Knicks take their final timeout, so San Antonio has a timeout. San Antonio has a challenge. Neither team had any fouls to give, both in the bonus. Knicks with 6.8. You're right on the borderline here of whether you want to, take the 3 or if you want to go for the quick 2. But clutch free throws right there for Stephen Castle. Wembanyama and Castle, the first pair of teammates 22 or younger to score 20-plus points in an NBA Finals game. They have both been excellent tonight. Now, if you're the Knicks, you could go either way here. They're San Antonio's 10 of 10 from the free throw line this quarter. That's just clutch free throws. Knicks are 4 or 5, but either way, with the series basically on the line, San Antonio has responded. So now, if you're the Knicks, you could go for the quick 3, and if you miss it, it's over. You could go for the drive and an easy 2 because they're probably going to give you the 2, right? They're not going to step in. They don't want to foul you or anything like that. And then hope they miss another free throw. But they're 10 of 10. If I'm the Knicks right here, I'm setting it up for a quick pass, maybe a Brunson 3, maybe an Anunoby 3. They're showing Larry Johnson. They could use a 4-point play here, but it's funny that's who they cut to. I guess it makes sense. So here we go. Knicks inbounding in the front court on the near side. Josh Hart will be the inbounder. Let's see what they decide to do. Hart inbounding, looking. Nobody open. He's got to get in. They got no timeouts. Gets it to Bridges. Turnaround 3. No good. Off the rebound. Out of bounds. 2 seconds to go. Keep it right here, but the Knicks are going to run out of time. 2.1 seconds left. San Antonio is going to cut this series, barring a miracle here. Knicks will inbound with 2 seconds to go. Brunson inbounding under the hoop, gets it quickly to Anunoby, puts up a 3. The clock expires, the shot misses, and the San Antonio Spurs have come into Madison Square Garden and taken Game 3. They end the Knicks' 13-game win streak. The Knicks lose at home for the first time in over a month. And we have a series. Wow. Give credit to San Antonio coming into the Garden and doing this in this atmosphere under this stress after losing the first 2 at home. Wembanyama, he made me look like an idiot today. I figured they'd come in, lay down. They come in, they take the lead. They have a big second half. They dominate the second half. They hit clutch free throws. Young kids at the free throw line hitting clutch free throws in the NBA Finals. And now, just like that, what seemed to be a celebration for the Knicks, and would they win in 4, would they win in 5, is now gotten a little bit tight. Series is 2-1. San Antonio comes into Madison Square Garden and takes Game 3. We'll be back right after this. Brett will join us for the post game for a couple minutes. Man, rough one for the Knicks. But hey, San Antonio didn't win the West for no reason. They got here because they're a good team too. We'll be back right after this. This is the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports. So the Knicks lose tonight. Game 2, they break their 13-game win streak. San Antonio comes into a hostile Madison Square Garden, and give them credit. They beat the Knicks up in the first quarter. In the first half, Knicks somehow had a lead at halftime, 7-point lead. San Antonio came right out, erased that, outscored the Knicks big time in the third quarter, won the fourth quarter, clutch free throws. The Knicks got their ass kicked tonight physically in this game. Give the Spurs credit. They came out and they put it down, and they impressed me at least with a win. And now we have ourselves a series. We want to thank everybody for watching Game 3 with us here on Locked Up Sports on the stream. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us if you're on social media, whatever social media you are listening or watching in, and join us again on Wednesday night for Game 4, which has now gotten in a series which has now gotten very, very interesting. As the Knicks still lead 2-1, they still have home court. They're still in the driver's seat, but they got to take care of business, and they got a lot to discuss and a lot to fix going into Game 4 on Wednesday night. We'll talk to you later tonight or tomorrow. We'll come in live with some thoughts with Brett. Brett hasn't answered me yet here, so I'm gonna sign off. That does it for us. Again, thank you, everybody. All 5,000 of you that I can see are watching right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This has been the NBA Finals on Locked Up Sports. I'm Bob Walters from the Brian Gunzel broadcast booth. See ya.